It's working?
Absolutely.
Well, it's gonna take place in a small town just outside of McAllen, Texas.
Did you even say Albuquerque, New Mexico?
Well, it's New Mexico.
Right.
And it's gonna be modern times. Actual, like, I was gonna play it with this administration and all that stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, it's gonna be politically incorrect, all that stuff. Hey, whatever.
Bunch of
Yeah,
things
hopefully I
on the
don't
channel.
upset anybody, but
No,
yeah, no.
let's
It's
upset
all
everyone.
good.
Zane, what do you think?
It's all good.
We're upsetting
Just talk.
everyone.
How was your week?
It was repetitive and boring. Very boring and
Yeah.
repetitive. I would go to work.
So, Zane,
Well, it's not gonna have to fish people.
if there were 100 dicks on this wall, how many would you choke on?
Do I have to get close to the, well, I don't
If
want,
there were 100 dicks on this wall, how many would you choke on?
I mean, I would choke on the first one and stop. Cause like, I
If
wouldn't,
there were 100 dicks on that wall, how many would you choke on?
None. I'd be walking.
Oh, you're a pro. I just needed to get you guys talking.
That's what I was saying right after. I'd be walking out the door before even.
I would walk up to the first one and stop. I'm just listening to. Like, I couldn't really hear your guys' answers. I'm just.
That's gonna be on the channel.
Yeah.
And that's on the internet forever. Wear it as a badge on your damn right.
Yeah, that's gonna live on the channel. I just heard that. Sorry. Could you go talk and pretend to be Josh?
Oh, this was great last time. Here you go. Take a deep breath.
Yeah, so you all.
You gotta be quiet.
Yeah, so you all make your way over to. Hold on, can you move that guy over there? Where. Okay, he's gonna cast. Fireball. And. Okay. I don't know which sentence he wants to say here because the map's really far away. There's bags in the way. Yeah. So there. What kind of monster is that? With it's all those colors. When did that get on the ship? I didn't put that there.
How we doing? We're doing a sound check.
you can sound check again.
Nope. Nope, we're good. Just get handle it anymore.
Well, I wanna see if the levels are right.
So you're all over it. Could you just move that? Look, oh
Where did
my.
I get there? I didn't put that there.
Oh, they put resealable things on this.
Excuse me.
They think it's gonna make the night. Oh, dude.
When we originally started playing, we were at 2 packs of Twizzlers. We're now up to 7.
We have 7 bags.
No, I'm just saying. Later on, that's what it's gonna be.
Are we sponsored at this point?
If we're getting sponsored, let's opt in for the pull and peel.
Pull and peel. I like those.
I didn't get
Can
those because they get a little
wait.
more sticky when you're trying to like.
This is true.
Can we do that? Can we just be like, if anybody wants to send us food, feel free to.
Right?
No, they do that for some of them.
They do. It's crazy.
And
The-
food just showed up.
the power of the
and
internet.
like pizzas, donuts, and iced tea, and I'm like,
I see why.
People are nice. They generally are.
well, they had one guy. They
Do
were-
you guys ever watch Viva La Dirt? You ever seen that?
Never heard of it.
It's really fun.
Dude, they put that $200,000 goal for their new facility and raised over $2 million in 48 hours.
What are they? They're like cinema and stuff?
No, they are as nerdy as anything you've ever watched. Imagine any game that you've ever played, they probably have made fun of it in live action. In the most, like, from like the NPC's
Have you ever seen
standpoint.
on
Yeah.
Facebook or anything what NPC does in his downtime or anything like that? That's them. Or a quest NPC, how it works.
Oh my
They're
god.
hilarious.
It's, you just have to watch them.
I probably
They're from New Zealand, called Viva La Dirt. And they also have like their own little video or computer store.
Mm-hmm.
Because they all work for the same company at one point. Now they don't work anymore, but they still make fucking videos.
Go for it.
I got this bag of fizzies.
Middle on these for a couple minutes hours.
Can you see the board phone?
No, but it's good enough.
Well, what's in the way?
It's just because I'm blind.
Gotcha.
Does your cell phone have...
Oh God, is that bright?
All right.
Is that right?
Our subscribers, you heard it. He needs new glasses. Let's set a goal.
Is that too bright for you?
It is. I'm a being of darkness.
You are full of shit. Look at this. Really? Alright, fine.
I live the life of a vampire.
Whatever,
I'm sorry.
Vampirina.
I'm a vampire, so that's probably why it's second.
I got up to get a water and I never got it. Let's do it. I'm gonna double fist it right off the bat. Ah! Just,
Whoa.
Call it a
oh, these dungeon walls.
I love it. It feels great in here.
Actually,
I'm picturing it right now.
look at it. It's actually kind of funny with him in the studio and the rest of us in the dungeon. I didn't have time to throw the green screen up behind him.
I got you all in
If
my
I hold that behind him, does it affect it?
If I turned it on, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the round table. Not sponsored by Bill Water.
right. It should be. It's good stuff.
Not yet sponsored by Blue Water.
And probably never will be.
Never will.
You never know.
Never say never.
That's right.
You have the audio on the.
No, that's me. Sorry, I was connected to it, I guess.
Oh, I'm like,
I was watching the live
Are
stream.
we? How long have we been live streaming this?
only like 10 minutes actually, if that.
I didn't know that. It's like, how long?
When did I do that one thing?
So how we all feeling?
Scrumdiddlyumptious.
Feeling like we're ready to play? Vibrant?
No.
In it?
I think we should kill like 2 more hours. Then start playing.
Play till 1 in the next morning?
I'm down.
On Sunday?
Yeah.
I'm here to grind
What we
experience.
got? Let's go fishing.
Yes. I'm gonna AFK fish.
You don't want to do that in this world.
And I'm gonna sell my lobster.
You don't want to do that in this world. Unless you got an attack macro set.
I will now.
You're gonna pull some wily magic carp.
Oh man, are they shiny?
I thought you wanted the pieces, the markers over there or something.
Yeah, they're chests.
Oh, they're chests.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, we don't have like squares or something.
Oh, I suppose I didn't.
Dungeons and all that stuff.
Do you want that camera?
Are we all ready?
What?
Perfect.
Do you want that camera? Oh, good. I got it.
Well,
We're ready, sir.
Scott, go for it.
All right, welcome back to the round table. So this is a recap of last session. We took a quest from Lady Velveeta, an elf that basically made her money off of candy, and she requested us to go with the Lucky Lady, which is stranded out in the middle of the water. So we accepted, got our stuff together, and then the night before, my character Glant basically was in a graveyard praying, resting, chiseling on a headstone, messing around with spirit traps and trying to commune with spirits. Something scuffled across the spirit board that looked like cat paws. Maybe made contact with a ghost cat, leaves a fish's tribute, and rests. In the morning, he leaves for the graveyard, or leaves the graveyard and starts poking inanimate objects with the silver spear, and he joins the rest of the party. Most of them collected their last of their items, things that they wanted, and boarded the sea bitch.
The sea
Set
bitch.
sail on the brigantine-sized ship, which is captained by Matilda Silverbeard, a female, and crew of dwarves for 4 days to make it to the Lucky Lady ship. During that time, Ood brings his velociraptor and flirts with the captain. Ood may be married and have Oodlings on the way. We don't know. See episode 42 and a half. They meet the wood elf Darksbane, who helps with the party along boarding the Lucky Lady. Glant learns to make a rope ladder with grappling hooks on the end and use a spyglass, which he believes is given to him from the captain. The Lucky Lady is sinking from hull damage. Razor and the Tabaxi and Elizabeth, the Dampier, took a rowboat and dispatched the lookout while the ship sailed around, ready to launch Oot, the bugbear, with Hades, the Tiefling, riding him. Razor and Elizabeth returned from this stealth mission,
Guys.
and everyone but Oot went over on the dinghy. Oot, being disgruntled, dove off the ship and swam over there underneath, fighting off sea creatures the entire way, and popped up below the main ship. The main party, one deck below, separated as Hades started casting at egg sacs, not caring about who he hit or how much he damaged the ship. Might need psychological help for pyromania. Razor and Gaben went 2 more decks down, picking up a pearl necklace Razor found on the way. Razor and Gaben met up with a Shanging. I don't know exactly how to pronounce that, but this
Sahagin.
is the picture of the creature that we met.
I believe that's how it's pronounced. Sahagin.
So that's basically what one of the creatures is.
It's a fish person.
Fish boy.
Yep, those are the creatures that we basically run across.
He's a creep.
And Gaben did a lot of damage to one of the creatures in the basement, and apparently the cleric, the third one behind him, healed him up almost completely. Razor is injured. Oot popped up in the cargo hold from behind. Razor gets an attack of opportunity, and it's the party's turn to attack. So let's see what happens.
Party's
All
doing to attack.
characters are set up as they were before. So let's do this.
No.
Yeah, you know what? I'll be a gracious DM tonight. I'll let you all do your first attack, and then we're gonna re-roll initiatives.
Alright.
Because I unfortunately lost all of them. So, but we're gonna do a little bit of a step back. So, as our buddy makes his way into this, so picture the hall where the ship, the bottom of the ship should be. With Josh, when you entered it, it looked like. Sorry, when you entered this, it looked like the hull of the ship was kind of eaten away, pecked away almost. Something big ate it. And when you looked around, you could see definite tentacle suction on the back of it.
Don't know if I saw it.
But you definitely did see it.
I don't want to see it.
You ran in there so quick, we'll just put it that way. However, where a gaping hole should be, where the beak kind of took a bite from it, is just a big slob of mucus membrane. And there was a tiny little hole where those guys were. Well, not tiny, it's pretty big for the most part, but it's slowly letting the water into the ship. you going through that hole, you made it a lot bigger. You're a bugbear. you're a big beefy boy. So yeah, you go into it and you make the hole pretty big, and as you're getting in, you're kind of walking. Water is going in at this point. Now everyone roll me attacks.
I don't know if I'm in front of anyone.
We're gonna get to you guys in a bit, actually. As we're rolling attacks, what was the other party doing here? Because I know we split up into 3 groups. Josh, you're joining this other group, so there's gonna be 2 groups.
Warforged in the basement.
Warforged in the basement.
Target, whatever you want to say.
So let's see here. Let's jump to you guys. While they're doing this, what was your guys' plans?
We ended up killing that. There was a monster
Yeah.
we killed.
Okay.
So we were done with combat.
Okay, I see where you guys are now.
But I figured we'd just start making our way to wherever our party is.
Yeah, that's what I think. Okay, yeah. That's
So as you guys are getting done with the combat, you guys are fighting a bunch of those. It was a swarm of Sahagin wormlings, basically, and they're tiny little beasts. And as you guys killed that, make me a perception check. As you guys slaughter the last one.
Does that include us?
Anyone up there who was in that party? So not you, Josh.
It was just us 2.
I was running the elf for them, who was with them. Do you want me to continue doing that or no?
No.
Okay.
Oh gosh, what am I adding? Wisdom. 5, 4, 9.
I like your numbers.
Yeah.
14.
Okay. 9 to 14, and that was the only people up there? I see 3.
All the rangers up here with us too.
There was the other.
The elf, okay. 14. Let's see. Hey, what was your Hades?
Yep.
Hades, you pick up a slight growl coming from, well, not slight growl, a pretty good growl of something way underneath the hull of the ship. It came up like, I can't do imitations, but here we are. Thanks.
Oh, I see.
Love it. Yeah, that's right.
Where did it echo from? Did it echo from?
The back end of the ship.
So, but we probably heard it from the grate down below.
Yeah, you definitely hear it from the grade down below.
Question.
Yes.
When I threw my bullshit down there, I know I roasted things, but we never discussed what we roasted.
You saw a lot of things skitter away, but
Yeah, it was eggs.
yeah, you basically blew up a bunch of eggs.
It was the wee babies.
Yeah.
Is it still on fire down there?
No, everything is pretty much put out. It's pretty damp down there. Yeah.
So wait, is that the floor below this? Do we see stuff?
This is another room going
Yeah, that's
down
another room going down. Yep.
into this, and then there all the way down. So when they came down, they went.
Actually,
Is it this
Here,
here, to
Hades.
there, to there, to there?
my horrible drawing skills, ladies and gentlemen. No.
Yeah. They're there, and then you go down these stairs to here.
Because if it came from the back, they would have ran into that. I think.
Okay, well, do we want to use our turn to just head to where we last saw them? I think that's kind of the thing we do.
Probably just to let y'all know, there's some stuff down there growling though, so we're gonna probably run into something. So
Do you
I'm
want
gonna
us-
heal myself quick.
Are you just yelling?
Do you want us to use our...
I'm tired.
Basically, this is me giving you guys your turn to decide what you plan on doing. So do you plan on going left? Do you plan on going right? Down into the next bit? Nate heard...
Where I last...
Hades probably heard that bit and probably
Yeah,
said,
I let
hey...
everyone know by me that there is some shit growling, and we're probably gonna encounter enemies. With
And you know your team, other team members went that way.
Yeah,
Or jump in the water like Oot.
do you want us to go by our combat movement?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well. Let's see here.
Well, combat, you can use your whole action if you want to double your movement speed too.
How do I do check for like my bonus capabilities? Like to do a bonus one.
If you go to actions,
And what is it? Is it dash? Is
Yep.
that
it'll say
doubling your?
doing your turn.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Use the
Use the dash action more or less.
So far, my bonus action is
Go
team
for
up
it.
and fighting.
That's all it works, I think.
Yes.
Good enough.
For 15.
So like mine's 2 weapon fighting or rage. So that's the only bonus action.
And I get opportunity attack
70 out of
as
15.
a reactions. What is that?
So.
All right. While these guys are figuring that
Allows
out,
you to take an attack of opportunity on a creature when it comes within melee range.
we're going to
So that's like all the time.
Well,
jump
per the DM.
back to the other guys.
Okay.
That's the fun little tidbit.
Just so you know, my opportunity attack is one of my reactions.
We all do.
Don't make me seem less than my.
The enemy has to leave
true.
your space to do that reaction.
Yeah, that's how that works.
I'm just trying to figure out what I can do with my one turn.
Hit him. You can hit the maze.
Wow.
Dude, I almost killed that guy, and he is back to full health.
Uh-huh.
Now you have an
Kill.
angry
Well, Oot doesn't know where Oot is.
I see you guys. I have dark vision.
Okay, well.
You almost killed
You can.
Hey, somebody had to stand there and take a beating while you were doing your shit.
It's true.
Okay.
End up moving.
I consider that team effort.
I moved really far.
You know what? We have
I made it down there.
Yeah.
'Cause- well, you can't go that far.
Look, Mike, we're the shiny side of the
You
team.
can
Yeah,
use
You should put Oot over.
30. So then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you'd be like,
What if I just jump down?
that's a step. I think that's a pole.
That's a
Oh, that's a
mast.
pole? Yeah, damn it.
So
But
right here, you said
you can make it to the top of the steps.
Just be careful of walking on the rounded edges of the stage. Just so you guys know.
That's for sure.
We don't want to walk on the rounded edges of the
of the dungeon walls.
dungeon wall.
Those were chests, right?
Yes, I forgot to put
The ones that say chest, some say
One-
mix.
One basically looks like a big old box with chains around it.
Is it box?
And it's all black.
It is box.
Very
Is the chest
gonna say,
bigger
I'll
than
leave
the
you-
hole in the wall?
It's about human size, but it's big, pretty big.
Is that a human size skeleton?
You shows for
Out there?
chest.
We can use those for chest. Yeah, actually. Do we have a black one? Actually? You know what? I know what I was using. I kept it this whole time.
Like how?
Haha.
I'm a big boy. Yeah. But I'm still a medium size.
What kind of human size are you? I think we're all tall.
We're all quite tall. I'm not. I'm a midget more for.
How tall's your ward?
When you, the moment you walk through and you kind of look to the left, the moment you look to the left, you see a big old chest. That's,
Ignore the chest.
excuse me, buddy.
Watch me.
Hi there.
Yeah, no, no, I'm stepping on around it.
Oh, the dungeon wall.
Of the dungeon wall.
So you get attack of opportunity just from the back. Those guys probably didn't even notice it yet.
I don't have any range attacks. I do have the surprise attack.
No, but you can run
Action.
You can run that far in that time. Distance.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm raging.
There you go.
Whoa! Whoa!
Just add frenzy to that. We're good.
All right, so as you guys are running back, you guys are starting.
We did our turn.
Did your turn? Head to the left. Perfect. Let's jump back to you guys quick. So
You first.
you guys are, as you guys are swinging in, you guys see Oot kind of walking in as he kind of just comes through the mucous membrane. He's just kind of covered in slime. He's got his maul, and he's like, "Yeah, hey, let's do this." So, but as he's walking, you see a bunch of water kind of start pouring in. And you guys are free to hit. Roll me some hits.
For Oot or for?
Everyone that's a part of
So-
that.
No one's within melee range of me. Though.
Yeah, you're not part of that, unfortunately.
Yeah, we probably should figure out where you are at
Yeah.
some point.
Where Olenar or would he be?
You're not in here yet,
Yeah.
just yet.
Was he on the ship with us?
Maybe.
Sure,
I
maybe. We'll figure it
I
out.
forget.
Yes, he was.
So.
Yeah, okay.
Chaotic random teleportation.
He was sleeping in the.
He was actually disguised as the Elf Ranger the entire time.
Oh my! Don't spoil it.
Right.
But yeah, so who's all there? Roll me some attacks.
Can't help it.
So, roll d20s or what?
Yep, roll d20s.
Because
Because it was your guys'
even
turn
roll.
to attack.
It flopped.
Kind of.
It went.
Oh.
Reroll it or?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, reroll.
Yeah, it didn't even really roll. It was-
Do you accept flops? Only when they're 20s.
Right? Or nat ones.
Nope.
I like those too. Not much better.
Anyone have anything to roll on? Roll it or miss, right?
It's a little inconvenient.
Yeah.
Warming up.
Can we
Here,
get a
there's
few
this
more
nice
rerolls?
range.
Why don't you try that one?
I think we're out of rerolls at this point.
Okay, can I just keep rolling
Keep
till I get 20?
Right.
No, it's just me.
Don't touch my dice.
Oh, let's curse.
Don't touch the metal ones. Touch all the other ones.
You just keep your stuff.
I'll just keep
No
myself
touching. No touching. So I have to roll a d20.
Yes, sir. You're right next to him. So I believe you're right
so I
next
could
to.
drink a healing potion instead.
No, you can do that too.
Yeah, okay.
Because
I'll even let you do that as a bonus action. Then you can start swinging.
Oh my gosh,
I
I'm
know.
crazy.
Oh, they never let that do it. What? They never let that happen. Oh,
Rolling for help.
yeah. Papa needs 4 4s plus the 4.
you don't need that. No. Just lay down. Lay down in the water. Let the fish eat you.
1, 2, 3,
3,
4.
4.
There's a 4 in there.
I did better than last time.
Yeah, this episode's sponsored by.
I got 14 now.
Man, if you saw what I had before, I'd still be very thankful for 14.
Who just hurts? I lost 2 hit points.
Just a little nick.
Things happen.
Ow.
What does Hunter's Mark do for me?
That's a
Jeez.
D6 too.
That needs to be turned.
I need that.
It's 9 plus what do I add to that?
Your 2 attack, 2 attack, whatever that would be. It's probably pretty high for you, I
If
would
you go to
think.
your
Dexterity.
actions tab, it'll say hit/DC with whatever weapon you're attacking with.
Oh, I suppose you're using that.
Is your sword's on fire, right?
Yeah. There it is. That's right.
So, Jim, swinging at, you see this thing in front of you, and you also see this creep thing in front of you.
Oh, sick.
Off with its head.
I didn't like either one to begin with.
Yes.
Off with its head.
Are they trying to be friends? Or
No.
Friend.
They look at you, they're like food.
weird. I look at them like they're food.
They're like, you will be food for our young.
I think we're having the same mentality.
We will feed you to our sharks. He says an awkward.
First D20, 9, so it's just 9.
No, you add. What do you add? You don't. You add your proficiency plus special.
So,
Or just your strength.
what weapon are you using to attack with?
My flaming sword.
So, is it what type of sword is it?
Strength.
It's gonna end up with 3d6 plus 3.
What is it? A scimitar?
Yes.
It's finesse.
So
Which is higher,
You can
your
use-
dex or your strength?
you can use dex or strength to add to that roll.
They're the same, like, Dex and strength are.
Well, finesse makes you can use strength or dexterity to add.
So, versatile is when you can use.
Two-handed.
Two-handed or one.
Oh,
So they're the same, take your strength modifier plus your
Proficiency.
proficiency bonus.
So you add 3.
But if you have any,
3 and 3.
What's yeah. Our proficiency bonus is 3, so
Oh,
you'll be adding 6.
6, so 15. Did I hit him?
Which one are you swinging on? You swinging on the priest?
can I
I
say?
should what? Yeah, absolutely.
You should,
probably
I have a
hit
plus
the
9,
three.
you should have
Yeah.
more than.
Well, yeah, is there any pluses on that flaming sword?
Sorry, it's been too long. My head's disconnected.
It's all good, man.
Use pluses. No, just add fire damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit that priest or whatever that thing
I
is.
have it on the screen for that.
Yeah. Because then I'll do, if it's a hit, 3d6 plus 3.
Does 15 hit the mage?
The priest? Yes.
Roll for damage.
Razor goes in. He just goes for, I believe, a little swipe with his flaming sword. Did you get 14 damage? Ooh. The Sahagin priest yells out in horror and pain. Blood just cauterized a bit from the flames. Let's see here. Ow. Alright. Very good. Alright, who's next? On the damage rolls.
I'm not in melee range, I can't.
I think, Scott, you were, weren't you?
Yeah.
Go for it.
He told me I could only attack. and I can't.
Oh, I guess you just swam in.
Not yet, my good man. Unless you have a ranged weapon you could hit him with.
Throw your club.
You could, you walk in.
I did have javelins at one time, but they got left on that pretty lady's ship.
I mean, I'm not gonna say no.
I worked very hard to persuade this maul from somebody. I am not gonna just toss it. My luck, the rabbit, they'll run from me 'cause I'm scary.
Let's fall right next to
You're lucky it doesn't just go through the hull of the ship and go to the bottom of the ocean.
I'll go swimming for it.
You got water drinking potions.
That's
you
why
can go all the way down.
I jumped
Well, you can go as far as your body lets you until you start.
I prepared to be fired out of the cannon.
It's made of wood,
It's
right?
not fired out of the cannon.
But if it's made of wood, wood floats. Like
It's a big old maul at the end,
Ah,
though.
it's fine.
It's a lot of wood to handle.
It's
Mr.
still
Scott, will you?
After the roll,
Yeah, go for it.
magical. That's all we need to magic.
14 plus.
Ooh, 14 plus? Oh, that's a hit.
14 plus stuff.
That's definitely a hit.
14 plus more than 1.
Definitely. Mm-hmm.
It's actually -4.
Oh no.
Sorry, to read up on here. This is. There's a bunch of these that got the Munchkin thing on. I need 66 for this. Yeah.
So Scott, right, you're the angel one, right, with wings?
Yep.
Okay. Scott, as you're guiding bowling this thing, you're charging up in kind of radiant light. You kind of see this thing more illuminated. Over its body, all over it, are like very small tattoos that almost look like markers going towards something. You look at it, it almost looks like a map tattooed on his body.
On the one in front of me?
Yep, on his chest.
Okay. I was thinking of going for the cleric back there.
Perfect.
So,
But I'm just telling you what you see with that one in front of
so
you.
he's got spell tattoos or he's got a map on.
I get the feeling he wants us to skin this
I've seen an anime with the same thing.
It may be. I don't know. I'm coming up with the top of my head. Visual ideas.
4, 26.
Ow. Oh. Oh.
Get rid of that cleric for him.
I already knew these.
She becomes illuminated and she goes, ah! And
Just say she.
it's a she.
That's right.
It wasn't wearing a top.
She the one.
I know. Good thing it's out on
Is it
stream.
doing something for you or?
I need to see your picture again.
I think I'm going to keep it away.
Change my turn.
Can you send me that, Nick?
Nobody set up that joke earlier on him. I don't want to know the answer.
So the next attack on her will have advantage. So actually, ironic, who's up next? Anyone up next?
I think it's time to roll those initiatives.
Perfect. Let's roll initiative, boys.
You moved or
I can't attack.
you can't attack? You just got through the hole.
Yeah, I just got through the hole, so that's my turn.
That was his turn. Okay. Understand.
I could throw my hand at it.
That's basically where we left off. So, let's go for it. Give me some initiatives. Elizabeth and Hades, you guys hold up. We're gonna do one round of initiative with these boys, and we're gonna get you guys in.
I'm keeping this roll.
I'm keeping my
We're
roll.
gonna keep you with it. You know what? Fuck it. We'll keep you in it. Yeah, we'll keep them all. Calm down. Okay. Mr. Olenor,
Yeah, hold on.
go ahead and roll me initiative too.
Yeah, I did it.
Oh, perfect. Actually, we'll start with you.
12.
12. Razor,
Huh?
your initiative.
Present. 19
Present.
plus 3.
19 plus 3, 21, 22? 22?
roll off. I got 22 as well.
Shoot.
If I was in this, I would
Gavin.
10.
Oh boy.
Doesn't matter what he used the phone.
Oh, yeah, 22 you said?
22 as well.
Alright, you two roll off.
We in it.
Go for it.
All right.
80s.
No, that's all right. Sometimes we just have to play.
Well, the 13.
It's you.
do you have extra attack?
Hades.
What?
You can swing it.
You told him to hold off.
Yeah.
Hades and Elizabeth, he told them to hold on.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go for it. Roll. Go ahead. Roll. We'll have you guys roll in. Because you guys are running that way anyways. So.
So I have 2 attacks per action.
What's your? I keep forgetting you're not a rogue. I'm sorry.
Ranger with extra attack.
Well, now you can do it on your
On your next turn, you can do it.
20. Dang, nice. Elizabeth.
22.
Ooh. Oh
Oh, you
shoot.
get to join us at the roll off.
Ooh. Okay. Well, who's next? You know what? You'll be third in line.
You don't get to roll off.
It's all good.
You're not here.
Yeah.
You're a little target of the party.
What? Well, Elizabeth, you're up. Oh wait, hang on. Actually, I didn't even.
Elizabeth ain't up. Oot's up. Oot is up. There's
Oh, that's right. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, sorry.
There's 3 of us who got a 22.
Plus,
but one of us rolled better than the other.
Hang on. I'm sorry. I'll just do this because I'm dumb. Two. Perfect. Ooh. Go for it.
Yeah, buddy.
Don't you have to take it out?
No.
But he's got all his teeth.
Okay, I'm gonna use my movement speed to get up to the one with
You're
100
gonna
mark
use
on
the
it.
cork. You want me to?
Yeah, he has to have a couple
Okay.
golden teeth.
Is it aware that I'm there?
Are you stealthy coming up?
He's raging.
I doubt that, yeah, very much.
No.
I would not believe so, but I can try.
You'll be trudging water most likely.
I feel like it's like one of those
You only have
Bugs
your eyes
Bunny.
out.
You can be stealthy, trudging through water.
Boom, boom, with tiptoes, try. Exactly.
On the balls of my feet.
It's when you're coming out of water, you're getting to that point to where you can lift your legs kind of like sideways to keep them up. Yeah, you're like,
It's that little
yeah.
pedal swing.
Yeah.
Gotta keep my
He knows you're there.
He knows I'm there?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna give him the beans then.
You get a little molly whopping.
Bonking.
So everyone within 5 feet of me that is an ally now has advantage on melee attacks. So as you know. Well, I'm raging. Which.
And you're flanking it.
Yeah, you're pulling everybody's attention.
And we're flanking.
Does that double? Or is that just one advantage?
You only get advantage once.
Darn.
Dang.
Boy, oh boy, that was
So how
really
does it
good.
Got a bunch of
You
people
roll twice,
flanking.
take advantage.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, so I get 2 attacks per turn? Do I only get to roll twice on one of them?
No, you have advantage on both.
You get so you get like
That's gross.
16 to hit.
Which one are you swinging on?
The one with Hunter's mark.
That was which
I
one
don't know
again?
Which one that is. Whatever this one is.
Not the wizard.
Not the wizard one. Okay, that one.
trigger, huh?
And you said what? 16?
It's just him.
16 to hit, yeah.
That hits.
Mm.
I just thought of something funny.
I thought of how much more damage I could have been doing had I pulled my head out of my keister. Hey, I don't
20
need yours
damage.
shaking too. No.
Good hit. So you come up behind him, you just give him a good whack. You hear some bone splinter called
Second attack.
How much did you?
second attack.
That's it?
Second attack. 24 to hit.
That's a hit. That hits. Yeah, that hits.
Oh. 12 damage.
Is he still standing there?
He is still standing.
You gave me the beans.
He's pretty thick boy.
That's not like an asshole.
So as your maul's hitting the thick, leathery, muscular beast this thing is, but you see your muscles ripple.
Hey, I had a question. So was I with this part? I was with them, right?
You'll see here in a moment.
Oh,
I got you. Don't worry.
One moment, please. Your patience is greatly appreciated.
I had an idea. That's all.
Your person will be answered in the order it did participate.
No worries. No worries, Olenor. I got you. No worries. Okay, that was a good multi-attack. Let's go down to
Did you use your name for yeah?
Ray. Did we go Razor?
It'd be me.
Yes, it would be Razor.
Should I go for the big guy or should I go for the?
I'm taking the healer out. You should go for the healer.
I think taking the dealer out would probably be your best bet first. Because he's already healed him once.
Oh, I know, I healed for big time.
Almost
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
that I took out of him, and I got a crit.
Okay. Well, we'll roll the first attack.
And is the healer the one who's
You
not-
got hit. It's a 19.
That's a hit.
Before I add anything.
You roll again though, because if you get a 20 on the crit.
I'm taking that. 19. And then I'm gonna roll for my second attack.
Perfect.
I think I need to roll this other one.
Well, do you want to roll damage on the first attack?
Get them both at them.
Well, if he dies in the first hit, then you use the other attack on the other. I mean, it doesn't matter. You can do it however. But
Yeah, alright, damage.
And this is not the one that's Hunter's mark. right?
Correct.
No, I don't believe so.
It is not. But. But I get to roll 1, 2, 3, 6. Six, 9, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm the wizard guy.
17 damage. Whew.
It's pretty.
Oh. Oh, don't do that. So, what are you using?
My scimitar.
Your scimitar. So you run up to this creepy looking old hag, and hag looking fishy lady. You give her the old good old cut up. She's still alive, but she's bleeding profusely. And good hits.
Alright, well, I got one more roll. No, hopefully get her here. What is that?
then you got advantage.
So, plus 6. Just 13.
You have advantage.
Then you also.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, 25.
That's a hit.
Okay. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only 9 that time.
Only that. She is still up, but she is very haggard. Oh. She looks like she's barely clinging to life.
I don't think she's gonna heal him.
I'm thinking she's probably going to try to heal herself first.
At this point. Good multi-attacks. Up next would be Elizabeth.
Don't you miss one?
I already
Oh,
went and shot the guy bolt.
Oh, he is, for this attack, or this initiative, he's on a 10, so he's...
5, 10,
Oh.
15.
Sorry.
Oh shit.
Try and jump over him. See if you can do like
Yeah,
a
Chip will
roll.
knock him down.
You gotta go down one more.
I gotta go down.
Yeah, no. I think you
These
were.
wings, bro.
It's Winsboro.
So you went through here. So
Then
you
ended up there and went down there.
So before you go through the next bit,
You gotta go
you came
through
down
here,
there, right?
and then you
I
come
went
out
there to
here.
here.
Last turn he went to here. This
Yeah.
turn he's going to here.
So as you're going through there.
Well, I ended here last turn.
Oh, hang on. Okay. Oh,
He's saying
you
something.
ended there last turn?
Yeah.
I was here last
He
turn.
ended up, last
So
turn he
as
got
you-
to here. Everybody's moving down here, but he was the one that made it the farthest.
So as you're making your way through to get to here, you look to the left, and your eye kind of catches it. I'm sorry, you're right. Dyslexic over here. You look to the right, and you're like, huh? And you see Ulanor plastered against the wall, covered in that black stuff that they're keeping the big eggs in, and he's just plastered against the wall.
Who are you? I do this could be like skirts.
Does he look safe there? No.
Like, hey, you wanna? I can
Hey,
make
now?
anything.
Does it look happy?
Chilling?
You're asleep. You're quite unconscious, but you're plastered against the wall like this.
Does he
Wow, okay. I clearly kind of see that he's there. I
That's
know
him. You definitely know it's
Okay,
him.
I'm just gonna like turn. I run and I smack and then I start cutting.
You wake up. You're like, oh. You're like, where am I? Oh shit!
Thanks a lot.
He's woken up from sleep.
And then I'm shaking him. There's enemies in the basement.
Okay.
Just
Where am I?
vomiting violently?
We are definitely not nautical folk.
Does he see his chest going?
yeah.
You feel things start swarming you.
Okay, so that's.
feel like you should consume human flesh.
What'd you say? So what? So okay, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Can you move me to the top of the steps?
Back here.
Sure. Yeah.
Was that your moving action?
Yeah, I figured that would be my action. To like cut him down.
Get them free. Yeah, that'd be a good move.
Yeah,
Do you have any
that's.
bonus actions?
Perfect.
Any range bonus?
I do. I summon. That's a pretty good idea.
Really interesting.
Summon that
Bam!
behind the guy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, your illusion.
Yeah. Oh.
Now you see me.
We found out it doesn't get flanking.
It does not get flanked.
Damn.
It's an object.
How dare they?
Let's see what they are.
It's a person. I wish. Actually, I don't, because objects have immunity to a bunch of stuff. But flanking would be nice.
Right.
Well, that's my turn.
That's your turn. Perfect. It is now their turn.
No. They don't do the turn.
And feeling mighty hurt, the creepy priest is going to cast Cure Wounds on herself at a level 3, hopefully. That looks horrible.
That's good. That's good.
That's unfortunate. That's what we learned.
Oh, darn. That sucks.
Well, it is.
Only healed for 4.
Mm.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep, you are correct, sir.
Let's see, the Soghagen big guy with the big sword, he's gonna turn around, he's gonna look at the guy who's been beating on him, and he's just gonna go give a good old growl or whatever, kind of the wiggle of the tongue movement, but it's pretty loud and it pierces, and it kind of goes through the water, and it goes out through the ship.
Little bitch.
Oh, what a fucking.
And
No, he's calling for reinforcements. He can't stand and bang, so he needs to call for friends.
Well, let me tell you what, when I get down there, I'm roasting fucking everything.
Fish is what's for dinner.
It's gonna be a sauna. There's all no water.
then he's gonna use
We're
his.
gonna definitely get that work.
I'm just gonna keep running upstairs as the ship sinks.
Okay,
I don't feel like I'm making a lot of vertical progress.
not quite, huh? The one on you, good Sir Gavin.
he's going to try and give you the good old swipey swipe. He's hungry. You look like a good old.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So it's a 23 hit.
No. No.
No.
23. Round classes.
Say no.
Just say no.
No, it doesn't hit.
Darn.
I don't know why you're rolling damage. It didn't hit.
He does 14 damage to you.
No, it didn't hit.
Slashing at you. Just goes. And then he's gonna go for another attack.
Yeah,
And he misses horribly.
14 damage. Even though it didn't hit.
Dude,
Wow.
Last time that guy swung at me, it did 36. Okay.
He also crit on you.
It hurt. I love how we're in the tunnel and our very own bugbears wear sunglasses.
You see pop that in the back of the water. And there's more water is rushing in, by the way.
Jules came in?
Yes, Jules.
Who's down on their ass?
That's a dead foe.
That foe.
You see two giant, not well, giant, but two rather large octopuses.
Turned it into a hentai.
Oh, I caught one.
It's real fucking quick.
I caught one of them and ate it.
I was just gonna say, watch. the-
However, that is their turn.
Sorry.
And we are up to Hades with the 20. Good sir, could I have a refill?
Yeah, what kind
We're
of?
still in the
I'll take the
20s
BB.
for initiative?
What's that?
We're still in the 20s for initiative?
Yeah,
Okay, so I'm gonna
what happened?
do something dumb.
But you guys also freaking wrecked my priest. I should not. Oh, jeez. Thank you, sir.
Do you only have? Do you have? How many spell slots do you have?
Oh.
It gets worse.
I'm like, I'm
There's more. Oh, wait, there's more. Only for $20. For 3 easy payments of $3.99.
for as low as your entire life.
And I'm going to
For 3 spell slots.
Misty Step behind.
Oh, okay. It's a lot better than I got. How does this set work? Do you have to roll for?
No, you just have to be able to see this spot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Within 30 feet.
Do you get like an advantage for attacking from the ceiling or something?
There is
No,
advantage.
I
and
have
there is flanking
call,
because I
so-
am on the side of them.
No, I meant him, since he
Oh.
can like literally walk on any surface.
What are you doing, Jim?
The octopops are.
Let's see if everything has to
I
be
can't
just.
remember if I have a bonus action.
Sure.
I didn't touch the back. I've been focused on this one.
He's asserting dominance.
He growled at me. I growled at him.
Now they're holding hands.
I have a bonus
A
action.
lot of things have been happening.
I don't know. I accidentally.
So there's jewels.
Mississippi is your bonus section.
Yes, the jewels are large octopuses. Octopi.
They're giant octopi.
They're large beasts. Whatever that would be. I bet it's
They're
about
actual
this.
creatures.
Yes.
Since I did my bonus
But they
action, I
are,
attack.
looks like they're made out of gem like material.
Oh no, no. They're just regular octopuses. Yes.
Oh, okay.
We don't actually have little octopus characters put out there.
They're made of
Because
gems.
I'm just like, we got the treasure sitting over there. I'm like, did they spill out? Is
The
this so there's
treasure's
gems in
coming to
octopus?
us?
Yes.
This is great.
The treasure came to life.
This is weird.
Yeah, that's why I have a
That's a
negative
good
one
idea.
and end. So like, this makes sense.
How's that creativity go?
You have a negative one.
Yeah.
Otis word.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I know.
firebolt that guy.
Wait, your
We'll be
intelligence
hit.
is -1?
Yes.
So you
Because
got.
I'm min maxing, baby.
Do you have 9?
I'm not going by the
24.
That's a
the,
hit.
the,
Can I see your
the,
character
the
sheet?
rules.
Yeah.
I'm just curious now.
15.
Oh, his modifiers
Yeah. Oh, my int
And
is
I am
negative
fine.
1.
I was gonna say.
No, my
I'm
mod.
the one-
Technically, he's worse than brain dead at negative
Yeah,
one.
no, yeah. If you're,
Oh,
Yeah.
clinging doesn't give you extra.
You come up against the mind
Just
flare, it's gonna be a really interesting.
How much damage altogether?
yeah. 15.
15.
You might
Okay.
hurt the mind player.
Laser.
Yeah, it won't know
Very
what to
good.
do. It's just like
Firebolt. You see it kind of hit him, bounces off his rubbery skin, but it leaves a pretty good dent.
Takes 5 damage. What?
Man, that guy got a lot of-
Good hit. Good hit though.
I was trying to drop him so all three of us can file in.
Which
Ah.
one's the cleric of his enemies?
The one with the hood.
That's one that you just attacked.
I was trying to get rid of him so to clear out the
Everybody's
stairs.
attacking the 2 other guys.
Touched.
No, Scott.
You're the only one
I should
that's.
have known.
No, I attacked the cleric.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, you're hitting in freshy.
It would
They keep
be.
healing, like, the cleric keeps healing everybody.
Yeah, spread the love.
Now the cleric is only spent its
Yeah.
time healing itself,
Olenar, you're up.
Oh, yes, okay.
giving them time to actually,
5, 10, 15, 20,
we might actually do something this
Okay, I
time.
want to come barreling down into here. I'm going to go ahead and Misty Step. 3, 4, 5, 6, that's about that right there. Poof. Poof. Then for my action, I'm actually going to cast Cloud of Daggers
Oh.
right here. Just 5 foot. I guess it's a 5 foot on each side. So
Is it just like one? It's
So
one
it'd be
spot.
It'd be this one, and then all the circle squares around it. Yeah,
Here. I don't know how many do we
5
need?
foot cube.
5 foot cube.
5 foot cube.
Oh, yeah, do that, that's all right.
So I'll just do the one.
It's just the spot. The single. It takes up a single 5-foot square.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you want to put it on top.
Just put it on top of an enemy.
Hmm.
It's still really good,
I choose the cleric.
Yes.
Yeah.
but.
Oh, excuse me.
If it's calling in reinforcements in the hole, or these are the reinforcements that are already here.
Well, the big man's the one who called the reinforcements.
Yeah,
Right.
if you put it on the cleric, you'll hit the cleric and the other guy.
No, it's
Yeah,
just
it's single target.
it's just
only
this
gonna-
one
It's
spot.
only gonna go on.
Unfortunately.
But actually, that.
Why do you guys continue to rain?
Otherwise,
Sorry,
I'm going by the
rule.
Oh, you're right.
Why do you just suck the joy out of things?
Hey, that's
The
what we
thing
do.
is, if you take out the cleric, you have more attacks opportunities. Because you
Well,
have,
then-
you have one less opponent to attack,
We take out
and
their.
they're not gonna be, he's not gonna be healing the other ones, which is gonna prolong the battle.
Oh, no, very
Because so
good.
far,
Sorry, instead I'm gonna go ahead and hit,
Ah, spells. Aren't they fun to read?
Mm-hmm.
There's so many.
Did I say crown of daggers? I'm sorry, I meant finger of death.
Oh my.
alright, so actually, to be honest, yep, same distance, okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so I'm actually casting web right here. 20 foot cube, basically.
I was gonna say, aren't those treasure chests back there?
Who was that guy on the
We
ground?
don't know.
Not my problem.
Okay.
Right now I'm trying to protect Ood's
Yeah,
back, so-
yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, aren't those treasure chests back there? We're gonna
This,
look at
these
too,
are
right?
treasure chests. These are enemies.
Right.
He's covering the enemies so they can't fight
Right,
me.
so I'm basically it's basically gonna be a line right here, it's just, all of this is gonna be
Is that concentration?
web.
Fight.
Are we able to get by it when we need to?
Yeah, he can cancel.
Eventually, yeah,
Okay.
it's a concentration, so.
Okay, yeah,
An
so
hour.
I can cancel it. Okay.
Okay.
Right, 20 foot.
You're gonna ask.
Though when you do cast it, Olnar, you see the top of it staying kind of well secured, but the bottom of it, the water's catching it and it's starting to eat your web.
Okay.
So
I was gonna say, does the web hold the whole from water coming in and other creatures?
if there's a thick enough web, you could do it.
Right, okay, so if the webs aren't made
That comes out of you?
Sure does.
Spider-Man.
Dude, when they had that conversation,
Pictures of Spider-Man.
Shoot.
So they gotta make a dex save.
Dex save. Oh boy. Ooh. 1 failed. Well, what's your save?
Well, it says attack save, dex 14.
Okay. 1 fails, 1 succeeds.
Okay. Yeah, DC save 14. Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
Nice. Well, you ensnared one of them for sure. Definitely for a turn, and until the water rises, and it gets worse, and it gets
Yeah,
worse.
They're gonna still have to make.
They still gotta get out
Yeah,
though.
because they still, the web's still there, but it's
Mhm.
still swirling around.
Yeah, they still gotta get out of it.
One little question: is that guy that's on the ground? Is he drowning right now?
Nope, he's just lying there.
he's just.
When you're looking at him, you can tell he's not breathing.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
dead enemy, isn't it?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Oh, I thought it was. Oh.
No, it was a corpse that was there.
Oh,
So that's a dead enemy.
it's dead something.
It looked like a human.
So it's definitely an enemy.
Looked like a human.
It looks like a human.
In this world, humans are bad.
Let's see, who would be next? Good job, Oleanor. That's a good web. I like it. Gavin. Yeah, you're up.
Misty Step was on.
Swedish.
Yeah, I got a 3, so.
Swing and a miss.
Who you
I was gonna cast Guiding Bolt at the cleric again.
Oh, and you missed your guiding bolt.
Well, I assume I have to roll to hit, so
Right.
for a Guiding Bolt, or do you not have to do that for spells?
No, for guiding bolt 1 for sure you do. I can't remember if you get advantage though.
Has anyone hit the cleric since his last turn?
Yeah,
Okay.
What?
you might be thinking of magic missile for that one. Because I know that one I just automatically hits.
Yeah. It's like shooting.
Unfortunate. Anything else you would like to do on your turn though?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Is it cleric?
Partially divine.
Partially divine?
You thought we'll do it,
I
Brian.
know that.
Well, no, clerics. Clerics just pray for it. So they can have a whole bunch ready to go, but they only have so many slots.
So it's like 4, 8, 13.
Yeah, Wizards are a little bit more hampered.
Not nearly as many. You have to learn how to do that.
Right. Yeah, but, well, that's the nice thing I learned, but I can only prepare so many. Like it's all dependent on the intelligence bonuses.
So basically, he's screwed.
Are you?
We're just talking
Were
about
you doing it?
intelligence and stuff.
Oh no, I'm done.
We're just talking.
Oh, whose turn is it then?
I don't know whose turn is it.
I was the one that was basically, I
You rolled
rolled,
last.
Yeah,
I rolled, I got a 3 and I failed, so
Yeah.
basically about the only thing I can do right now is move or something like that, so.
Would you like to move?
Oh wait, I
Yeah.
haven't gone, have I?
Well,
You went early. You went.
No, I went. Then she
Yeah.
freaking healed.
Yeah, but.
yeah, your turn's coming.
Yeah,
Your
we're
turn is
still
coming.
on the same.
Okay, I was like, wait a second.
He's gonna be going, well, I think what the only creature that hasn't gone is the one with the hunter's mark, correct?
That's the one we call reinforcements.
Yeah,
Well,
he used that
Oh,
turn.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Everything's
Should've
gone.
went.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
So we're at the top of initiative.
That's
It should
what
be
I
at
was
this
thinking.
point. So, ooh,
Yeah.
I think basically I'm just gonna switch places with the person whoever is here. And,
you deal with that.
Go right ahead.
I got your back. I'm getting out of your way so you can attack.
Yeah. You have any bonus actions?
Yeah. and bonus.
Yeah.
So it's your turn first here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, then I
And
do.
then me, and then
What?
Boom, boom.
Any of your spells are bonus?
Don't worry, I'll compile on other
What about your,
Oh, I'm totally Gucci.
what about your divinity or your,
hook me up with some Hershey's.
Hook up.
You know what? You just keep talking, and I'm gonna put the smack down.
Thank you. Oh, I'm good. I like the pull apart ones more. Those ones don't give me heartburn. I have bad problems. I'm sorry.
Those don't give me heartburn, but hey, would you like some liquor?
That doesn't give me heartburn.
The other ones are alive.
Not that you'd remember because you're passed out.
Right.
So I still end up using.
He wakes up and his stomach's inside out.
Feels
I
great.
love that feeling. No bonus actions.
Not that I can tell.
First attack.
Go for it.
Hunter's Mark guy.
A shield thing. Nice healing. That's a bonus action.
17 to hit.
That's it.
Yeah, couple.
14 damage.
Oh,
I think healing or something.
Yeah, healing word is the bonus.
So up.
still up.
Second attack.
How much did you do on the first one?
14.
This man is a clobber.
I'm gonna wreck it. Same thing, that's what saved me.
27 hit.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 24 damage.
You give him the good old molly wop.
That's the most I can do without critting.
Dang, nice. You killed him. You give him the good old crush, and you basically crush his little skull there.
Just throw his corpse to the side. And
Well then,
Next.
I guess it's my turn.
using my movement.
Josh, as you as you toss that corpse to the side, it lands in the water, and it kind of just floats there. You see the water collecting the blood, but also you see on the corpse on the back a very, very nice detailed map.
Fantastic. I move behind the cleric.
Fantastic.
Thank
Good
you for
move.
that
Good turn.
Amazing detail.
You're
Move
welcome.
behind the cleric. We now have flanking on the cleric. So when we roll a 3, we can roll in.
That's when you just pick him up by his throat and say, stab him! Like it's prison.
So the first thing you want to do, right, is move your hunter's mark from that dead guy.
Well, yeah.
Absolutely.
That's a bonus action. I think it is.
Guess it just had.
So, and then
So the hunter's mark was moved from the deceased to the cleric.
Perfect.
so 17. Does that hit?
That's a
You
hit.
have advantage.
That too.
Just in
You
case.
get a nat 20.
Oh.
But you didn't.
Now
That was painful.
Hey, you never know.
You can roll and you don't cry.
Oh wait, I need more for this. 'Cause he has the hunter's mark.
One more.
Yeah, one more
Is it
D6.
one more? So
Could be the difference.
It could be the deal breaker.
17
That's a hit. Oh, wait, 17 damage.
17 damage.
damage.
Not only is it a
You hit her with a
it's
scimitar.
Yeah.
You
And
just
it's flaming.
oh, that's right. And you cut her in two, and she's dead. Oh, yeah. No, she's lit. She's lit. I'm still gonna bite you. I'm gonna bite you.
What did she heal for before?
Like 14. Yeah.
What was she at prior to?
She was at, well, you guys dogpiled on her.
Well, when you fully heal our opponent,
Yeah.
that's what happens.
That's kind of-
Yeah, that's fair.
So
When I played
I have a second attack.
Allow me.
I expected to get my.
So what's your ruling on Hunter's Mark? Is it to move it from...
You gotta use your bonus action.
Okay.
I can't do anything with my second attack, can I?
You can designate another attack.
You can move and.
You could
You
move.
just can't move your Hunter's Mark again.
Yeah. You have to use your bonus action.
Yeah, I did that.
Right. I believe that's how that
Open
works.
those chests and try to get them out of there.
Or kill the octopus.
Oh, they're not. Okay.
They're in, well, which one was it that was in webbing now? Or they're both in webbing, to be honest. I mean, like.
There's also this enemy here still.
That's true.
But there's
Yeah, well, there's like 4 guys around it. I think it's probably.
We say that until we start hearing, give me some death saves.
I got it. Don't worry.
And we're over here like, man, what's in this chest?
people dying behind you. Ooh.
Shiny.
Man, if I can pop this lock, where's the cleric?
Let's see here. Is it
You're
fridge?
that, right?
Yeah.
Is the
Every-
fridge.
This is
Oh,
the
okay.
ghost.
Every battle ever. Clark's dead.
Well, you gotta understand, this building was like, this is the old train station for the whole town.
Yeah.
Oh, this one.
If it's haunted, I'd know by now, because I've been here really
There's
late.
spooky
Every-
going zones.
It doesn't. Everything's haunted.
It just
Everything.
better, it just knows better than to talk to me.
It doesn't. Your car's haunted.
You're damn right it is.
Only when I'm driving.
Whose turn?
Hang on, it's still mine, but I feel like I should do something.
Bomb something.
Wait, you attacked once, or did you attack twice?
Attack once. I don't know.
Send it at something else. Point
Is it-
that thing.
Oh wait, I got a spell I can do.
How does double attack?
You won't be able to cast a
I
spell
can
though.
cast a
How
spell.
does extra attack work? It only attacks on one target, right?
You can change the extra attack to another one. I'll allow
Even
that.
after movement?
He hasn't moved.
Yeah, he hasn't moved yet.
And you,
But
There's
after
no
move,
target near you,
it's all
so you have to
it's all specific scenario really.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I know I'm within range of going to that other guy. Can I make it to that
Yeah.
other guy and attack
I
him?
was gonna say you could use half your movement, pull out your bow, and fucking blast him.
That too.
Well, you got the what is the octopus?
The octopi.
Either big guy or an octopus, but there's 3.
I don't want to use my arrow when I've got my sword ignited.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you. I
So
swing
which way
hammer.
you going?
I may as well sneak over next to Mirror Master there.
Oh, you got so many people over there.
That's right.
But wait,
Both those
I
guys
can deal
have
so
their
much damage in a turn.
Heard
But
someone,
wait, there's more!
heard someone gangbanging this fish.
There you go.
And we get to roll again.
Yes, there is plenty of people to flank this guy.
Oh my god.
Okay, well you take the other roll and you.
13.
That's a miss.
Are you sure?
Quite sure.
Alright,
Unfortunately. Good attempt though.
then is it my turn?
It is indeed your turn.
Let me say.
This is gonna be so badass. Okay, so I'm running down. And
He
then-
was so
and-
scared of me
and
taking
the
the kill.
cleric, you push me in front of you, and I grab the ceiling.
Push you in front of you. I got out of your way and let you go by me a couple feet.
Oh, well, I thought you moved me.
Get out of here!
So as I'm like running by, the cleric moves out of the
Slide
way.
back here.
I grab the ceiling, and then I attach my feet to the ceiling, and I swing like this, and I'm upside down, and I swing at the man.
Yeah,
And I go to attack. Advantage. And it's 18 plus, so that hits. And that. What am I rolling here?
Will you skin a phone call?
6.
No.
Somebody was skin a phone call.
Not me.
Oh, I did. It was one of my kids.
Where in the heck did I write my sword? Oh yeah, 1d8. Okay. And it's 3 plus 2 plus.
Screw it, Jim. Hit me with one of those licorice. Want some heartburn?
7, 8, 9. So 10 damage.
You're not the only ones using paper.
Nice, thank you.
So 10.
Oh. Huh.
Let's stay on your phones.
Then I'm gonna attack again.
Ironically. Hang on, I want to just see something. One second.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, yeah, we're good. Ironically, that's enough to kill it.
Oh, that's sick. So I slice his head in half.
You come down and you're just like,
hits.
Just and it falls over dead.
Okay, and then once I do that, I turn and I continue running. And then so I'm on the seat.
You're only gonna stand the ceiling if you can take your hand out of that. It's still there.
What?
Not-
I can walk on my feet on the ceiling. So
Run.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. What am I doing here? Hold on. This is 5, 10, 15, 20. Where is everybody? Everyone's dead. 25.
There's nobody over there but Oot.
So then here, and
Is
then
it octopus?
I spend 15 of my
They're all
movement to
stuck.
switch places. And then
Poof.
around.
Hello.
And then these are enemies.
Yes.
And then so 15, and I said, so yeah, there. Okay.
Dude, look at
Where's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
one line at?
About right there.
He's straight up doing Go Power Ranger.
Okay. Which one was the thing with the? There was like a map. So that was one of the map.
Yep.
Okay.
This is the.
And the octopi, they're are enemies or are they just random?
Well, they came in wanting to mess you guys up, but you guys put them
I
down.
wonder how they feel now. Maybe we just
Do
make
I get
some friends.
advantage on the octopus? Because
Why don't you go skin that map?
Because which one was entangled? There was one of them that was entangled.
The green one is not entangled. The
Okay.
We'll put this one upside down.
That made all the
There.
difference.
Am I in that reach? I don't know. This is like in between. No, that's in that 5 foot.
didn't you do an attack already? I thought, or do you have multi-attack?
I can attack again. I'm a fighter.
You're a fighter. That's right. I keep thinking you're a spellcaster.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll
I
just
mean, you can go into the web, I mean, it's just a 14.
I don't want to risk it.
You'll be trapped with the octopi.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there. I'm just gonna say the one that's not entangled.
Okay.
He said it's just a 14, but it was really his own web. He was stuck in upstairs.
That's right. I was just spelled back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's good.
You gonna give a Yale a poke?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I lose my sword. No, just kidding.
Oh.
I rolled a 1.
Oh. Okay. Hang on. We'll see what happens. Mm-hmm.
I'm like sitting here like, do I have advantage? No, wait. I'm not within 5 feet of you.
It's gotta be, the enemy has to be within 5 feet.
Of you?
Yeah. Then everybody has advantage on it. That's the weapon.
You just dropped your
Oh,
sword.
I'm sorry. He's just
Okay.
destroying the map.
Swords drop. And then I'm... Can you cry? Bonus action cry?
That's a free action.
I chipped a nail.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Actually-
You're welcome.
Free action.
Action surge.
There you
Bonus
go.
action, pick up my weapon. I have my sword now.
Why not?
And now I'm done with my turn.
Perfect.
What a great use of actions.
It's now their turn.
Shit.
You
It-
just throw them in on their initiative, or?
Huh? Yeah, it's on their
I
initiative.
was gonna say, because the rest of them are dead.
I was gonna say, so everything's dead except for the octopus.
And they actually use their movable dexterity, and they get out of the webs, and they book out of there. They want nothing to do with you guys.
Are we still in combat?
You're not in combat.
Oh god.
However, the water is coming in quick.
Splish splash, running after
Oh,
octopus.
Drop the.
I yell at them.
No survivors!
Claire. Mend the hole. Mend as much as you can.
Can I mend it?
There really isn't much to mend with. Everything
The
down here.
bodies of the slain to mend it. Boom.
Is there broken pieces of
There's plenty of
wood?
bodies.
Because if there's broken pieces of wood with mending, if you hold up pieces of wood, you mend the new pieces on. So I'm sure all the pieces of wood aren't there. I'm sure they're like floating around the water.
Who's
I was gonna say-
falling for the rest of
I was gonna
it?
say, this is cargo. I mean, isn't there cargo?
Right,
down
Put the
underneath?
chest right into it. Shit.
Well, let's see what's in the chest first before we.
You find enough to make the hole stop from gushing in too much. It's still filling up,
Okay.
but it's still. You guys save some time.
Okay.
They throw me over there next to one of those chests. I
I-
want to see what's
I
up.
gotta like
read up on something.
No, they're all the way over.
So I searched one of the chests.
So
No, I was moving myself.
the six-sided die or the
Do
D20?
we want to slide?
I'm
The,
gonna search the six-sided one.
do we want to slide the chest out of the water to the top end?
Can you move your character down?
Sure.
Perfect.
There.
Put me in
My
front of
person was
the
the guy with the bag on his
21,
back.
the 20 sided.
I don't care about any of that business.
Throw me in front of the 20 sided one.
What are we grabbing, guys?
No, don't worry.
So, basically 4 things have to happen. Search one chest, search the other chest, check out the dead corpse, get the map off that one thing, start skinning it.
There's 2 actually.
Do that have a map?
This one and that one.
Yeah, I pointed this one out to Elizabeth, and then I'm over here at this one.
Yeah, I thought this one
Yeah,
has a
start
map,
scraping.
and that one has
This
a corpse.
one had to.
Okay, so
Okay.
This one had a
Both of
map.
them.
While they're
This one
while
had a
they're
map.
running to the chest, I like
Yep.
And this
start
one had-
ripping open. Like I slice
This one was on the back.
down the middle
When I clobbered
of
it.
of the body, mainly
The other
the
thing is
chest,
somebody
the
needs to-
torso.
We need
I
to clear out
cut
the
it
rest of the
open
rest of
Yeah,
it.
see
and I
what this
like
is about.
turn it around and I take my foot
Slain person.
and I push all the guts out. And
I feel like you really thought this through.
I'm cutting down weight. We're not skinning the thing. We're getting rid of all the
Character
organs. and making it
Are
lighter.
you cutting this thing right now?
Yes, you guys
Yeah,
are
it's
running.
anyway.
I
Sorry,
10 out of
what's on
10
the chest?
didn't hear what's going on, but I'm about it.
Yeah, I'm about it.
Well, you guys are, well, okay. Well, Elizabeth is just,
Sitting these things.
Well, the pretty lady is ripping the innards backwards out of this thing.
I kind of like it.
So,
That's another guy.
And it's in the water, so I'm like
he
rinsing
died
it.
here.
Yeah, but we're moving corpses here. Because they're gonna have that fun room to do that. You guys are moving it. Elizabeth is by this one. Well, let's move corpses. He's doing stuff to the corpses.
This,
Well, that one.
He's still doing stuff over there.
this one's by the stairs by me.
We need to do that one.
That's what he's going
That's the one he's absolutely
Oh, you gonna do this one? We're gonna do this one.
I see her doing stuff, I'm doing stuff. I put my hands in it. Fantastic.
Why you guys are just digging
He
in
watched
corpses?
the video of Martha Stewart how to do this.
Rachel Ray, watch the full.
I have a background as a sailor. I'm not saying it's going to help me with mutilating the fish, but
Your background as a sailor, as being the dude who jumped off a dock and swore
Is there
out
any
there.
tattoos
A
on the
bunch of
head?
pretty women.
no,
Does
just
not
on
make you
the
a
main
sailor.
torso.
I cut off the head. Okay.
Gavin, as you're looking at this box has, it's pretty big, about 5 feet
Yeah, 'cause
by
I'm-
about 3 feet, and it's got handles, quite a bit of handles all over it, all around the sides too.
Alright, am I getting this thing open or?
You look at it and it looks like there's no way to open it, but you can tell that
that's how
you can tell there's magic coming from it too. But you know this is the chest that you were sent to find by Lady Valvita.
So as I'm like rinsing
Okay,
this,
so I can't open it, so how hard is it gonna be to haul it out of here?
You try lifting it.
Sure.
It won't budge for you. What's your strength?
My strength? Strength is 13 plus 1 for the modifier.
You grab it and you can just. It's solid. You don't feel any movement.
it's
Ooh, quick plan
how
on.
high is the water?
It's pretty high up there.
just dig
Is
it.
the chest submerged?
It is submerged about to. How tall are you, Gavin? I want to say the water is probably.
It's at 4 feet, but no. Actually, I created my character according to the book, and it's 6'8".
Pretty tall. So it's about here on his shoulders.
Good, because I'm 6.
I gotta Google something because
Oh,
It's, it's still pretty heavy.
not much further up from you.
And then who wants to look at
I
the
am
other
checking
one?
the other chest, right in front of it.
Perfect.
I'm kind of
As-
moved over here to somebody come help me grab this.
yeah. So I'm like done rinsing it. I'm gonna run over there. I'll help if he can help me lift the chest.
as you're running over there, you're looking at the this black box, and it's just wrapped with chains. And then there's a padlock on it. On the padlock, it is solid black. Looks like it's made from like obsidian stone.
Nice. Chain's looking pretty old, huh? Maybe rusty, worn out.
It looks like it's seen the sea a bit.
Help lift and I'll double roll for.
If you want to stop me from mutilating this fish, I can come with the chest for you guys.
So,
Okay,
How heavy is my
here's,
little
here's
box?
my plan. Once I would help him with the
What's that?
chest,
how heavy is my little
would tell him
box?
to put
You
the
try
chest
lifting it?
in his bag
Yeah.
of holding.
What's your strength?
19.
But
19?
we can't put the bag of holding in the water
Sure.
because it'll take it in the water,
Right,
which
right,
is
right.
funny because if you have no items, you can just bring it.
You lift it up, but it is heavy.
We don't want to take it.
You can get it up to about here,
So we'll
but
get it to the
like
higher
carrying
part of the
it
ship
would
and
be very difficult.
taking on while we're dead, and then we'll put it in the bag.
Sure.
That's the plan.
I was just saying, I can come help you guys. You just need to stop me from mutilating
Yeah.
the fish.
So
Yeah, I've been.
And it feels like there's
I know,
one solid
As
object in
as I'm
there.
cutting it, I'll like look back and I see that happening, and I see you cut. I see you doing your body.
So the one
movement.
chest is like 5 by 3
So
by
I like come over to you.
5 by 3
I have you
by
by your hair or whatever.
No, no.
4.
I'll
Bible
take
four.
care of
I'm
this.
just like,
4.
How big is mine?
chest.
Yours is 6 by
Fish body with me. That's what I'm talking about.
You're,
About
like,
5.
dragging.
6 by 5.
By how tall?
Which mini are you?
Is it shorter? Or
4.
Well,
It's pretty big.
That's big.
You can leave the
I
body.
can pick it up.
Yeah, that's gonna do a
And it's-
drive-by. Drive off with you. Come help Gavin.
Actually, you should try to pick
So
up
I'm-
mine because I have a feeling
I'm
I
cutting
can
up
carry
the
that.
other body now. I'm
This is
I'm
the one that
cleaning
we were
it up.
sent for.
How do you know?
That's what
I
I said.
I'm halfway. I see that. I tell Oot.
Okay. Yeah. Oot came to help with.
You grab the box.
Is he helping me or he just grabs it?
You try lifting it.
Yeah, I have a 20 in strength.
20 in strength. You get it and you realize this is you can't lift it. It's still heavy.
Really? Okay.
So basically, it's going to take all of us to lift this.
Because I can lift mine.
What do you
but I'm
have
only
in your
19.
bag? What do you have in your bag of holding right now?
How? This thing's got to be pretty heavy.
Oot's
Well,
what-
how-
If we put it in a bag of holding, how is that effective?
It's 15 pounds.
I'm gonna
Oh.
investigate the corpse over there, and I got a 19 to investigate.
You're looking at the corpse. Do you pick it up?
Sure.
You pick up the corpse, and the corpse is kind of an old man who, well, not old man, but kind of like a young sailor-looking man.
Young old man.
Young-looking old man sailor, and he looks white. He looks like he's been at sea for a little bit. He's a little bloated, but he kind of leans back, and his neck gets exposed, and you see two deep rings in his neck.
Ah, shit's spooky.
So 500 pounds.
I know that.
Man, this realm has a real vampire problem, apparently.
Does that chest look like it's over 500 pounds, or is it? Because why would anyone make a chest weigh more than 500?
It looks like it would require the whole party to lift.
To lift the one.
That's some shit.
Hey,
Is
Elizabeth,
that why there's so many handles?
there's one of your dead kind over here. Maybe, possibly got
Hey,
fed on.
did
by
you guys
one of
finish
us.
skinning out that
Wait, what did we find over there?
I brought the.
I
was planning
I
on
like
going over. Well, was
Like I got like the bodies just kind of like bloodied in the water.
Mm-hmm. I know.
I went over to the other body.
I brought the body too.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I
As
dropped
I'm
it off to you.
cutting up the other one. What is it? What is it?
Okay.
Well, there's the cleric we should probably dissect.
Presents.
So as you guys
Skin the
are,
cleric.
Might as well.
Come on, let's get it
We're
over.
gathering fish skin. Skin the
Oh,
cleric.
fuck this asshole.
We're getting the skins that have
Motherfucker.
No.
Okay.
You mean dead.
I was like,
You might want to stake the heart to do that.
Okay.
Anyways,
So
yeah, I'm in for it. I'm
Didn't
on
say he
the right
was-
Throw in the
side.
running
I
water.
didn't say he wasn't undead.
Okay.
Okay, so basically we can't fit this thing in the bag of holdings, so why don't we take the corpses with the skins and stuff like that, whatever, throw them into the bag of holdings. Let's grab the one trunk and get it up and see if we can come down for the other one.
Yeah. Okay.
Or at
So.
least get it up a level
Yeah.
so that, you know, as the water's rising and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Can we get the other chest in the bag holding?
Well, I'm able to pick the other chest, but I'm at a 19.
Okay.
And I can just pick it up, and I'm
These are
Well-
6 feet by 5 feet by 4 and 5 feet by 3 by 4.
Yeah, first step.
So-
Let's all just get to the chest and go up.
Let's
Like,
get one of the chests up to the next floor, come back and get the next one, and keep.
we're getting the whole
working him up
party.
the
to
levels.
Okay, so you're the whole party gets together.
So we agree on that. Our whole party is gonna help bring the chest up.
Corpse, corpse, corpse.
So we skin the bodies with the maps and stuff, put them in the bag of holdings,
Hmm.
grab the one chest.
Between
And-
all of us, can we get them all to the main
Well,
deck?
we all have to lift this one together.
Can we, over the next few
Wait,
minutes?
before we grab the chest, I'm gonna poke my head out the hole and roll for perception.
This one, this hole?
Yes.
That's spewing water right now?
Yes.
You're gonna,
Because I don't have to breathe, so I'm.
oh, that's good, that's right.
Yeah, so.
You're just gonna,
I don't either for the moment.
it's true.
I drank my potion.
That's for an hour, right?
Has not been an hour.
What do you see? Let's see.
Plus 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 18.
Mm.
I wonder, could we?
Can we just get the chest to the next level?
What if,
We put one hand on this chest and then two of us put one hand on this chest.
Like, I'm poking my head through as everyone's, like, about to start grabbing the chest. That's why I'm like, I don't want us grabbing this chest and there be people just pouring through the hole and then we get
just
fucked.
drop the
Because we're
chest
sitting there
out.
holding a
Get
chest.
a bigger bottle.
Drop the chest out.
Zane, outside
It doesn't move.
of the.
Squeeze.
I don't know if I want that. Outside of the hole you kind of peek through, you see this kind of just going like this. Outside the hole.
oh no.
How close is it?
It's about 10 feet away, just going.
Excuse me?
The blood in the
Secrets
hole.
are lies.
No.
You see, this thing looks huge.
Yo,
Beefy.
bro. Okay.
Secrets are lies.
That's right.
Okay, I'm like, we're gonna, as I turn, we lift the chest, right?
You guys are lifting the chest? Okay.
And as I'm lifting, I'm like, we need to, like, quietly, I'm like, we need to move the chest. There's a shark man outside. Shark man outside. We gotta move.
You're trying to move the chest, Cam.
You guys,
The party can?
you guys grab all party members grab the chest, and you guys just. It feels light. It seems like every different hand on every handle makes it lighter.
It's like a coffin.
Great.
Okay, we are moving. We are fucking. We're.
So basically, we take this one, we'll move it up to this level.
Hang on,
Yeah.
We're having a little cutscene here.
Yeah.
I know. So,
I tried saying
you
that
guys get
5
to the boat
minutes
right
ago.
now where the
10 minutes
water's
ago.
been, and down comes the steps. You see a familiar old man, and he's kind of crunched up, and he's looking at, kind of looks at you, down. He's like,
Oh, what the fuck? I am back. What
The book.
the fuck?
I'm back for my book.
Oh my god, bro.
He takes a couple steps forward, and as he does, he stops and he looks at all of you, and he looks at that black box that you guys are kind of coveting right now. In the black box, the chain starts snapping, and the door opens, and out comes a floating, another vampire, more or
Which-
less.
Oh, wait, a vampire?
Another vampire.
Which chest?
The lighter one.
One we're holding.
The black one.
The one with the obsidian lock?
Yes.
Oh, that's the other one.
That's
That's
this
the other
one. The one we aren't holding.
Yeah, let's-
That one
for
pops
real.
open. Oh, I'm sorry, that's you guys are not holding. That one pops open, and you guys see in the background
Did that one get thrown into the?
No,
a
I
vampire
picked it up and set it back down.
comes back up. Picture, you guys watched Alucard yet? Or not Alucard, are you?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Picture Alucard, but he's a big black buff man with crazy white, crazy yellow hair.
Right.
Picture
Not a
Alucard
big
though.
buff man.
But picture him black with a lot of just huge.
10-4.
you got it.
It was a big box. It had a big vampire in it.
Okay, so picture the little back on off of Willow.
Okay,
like
so
a
the-
really big black man.
So
Just a big black man.
Very
So the other box that we're not
What?
carrying
What's
basically
wrong?
opens up and this vampire comes out. The little tiny guy that basically
Okay.
was.
The dead man was probably,
Isn't that
Food.
fucking shark man still coming too?
Yes.
Ah.
And the vampire on the other end, he yells out, "Ah,
Bodies we were cutting.
I see you're still parading around as the old man, Iozo." And the old man, he smiles a bit and makes his little hand grow a bit and cuts himself in two and just peels the skin of an old man away. And it's revealing a very seductive young woman. Very vampire-y. Long glowing, long silver hair.
I'm gonna
Beautiful.
go propose.
I wholeheartedly think we should drop the chest on the woman's head.
And the vampire on the other end, the very seductress woman, she yells back out to the other vampire, "Tyrell, I see they stuck you in the box." And Tyrell, he just groans and he says, "Father should have never turned you." And
Very dramatic shit.
he digs into his coffin and he pulls out a big old staff, just encrusted with a bunch of gems. And he holds it tighter, and a big old shadow blade of a battle axe forms.
Shit.
And within a split second, he is on the other side of her, and they break through the hall this way. And it comes rushing with water.
Some Dragon Ball Z stuff. We didn't even see it.
Water is now rushing from upstairs?
Right here.
They blew out the
Blue hole in her.
Not the lucky lady. But it's not coming from down the steps.
No, it's not coming from down the steps. No, you're good.
Okay, so the chest we
So they
have.
took off.
They took off.
Go ahead.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
We have the other chest though, right?
Yes, you guys have that now.
Alright, let's run out of here with the chest. Off.
Get the fuck out of here.
Not our
Is
problem.
anything happening?
However, before everyone runs, does anyone want to look in the coffin? Quick.
I'll look and.
You want to look in the coffin quick?
What do I see?
Wait, where was the coffin? Wait,
Way the fuck back
wait,
here.
no, wait,
Well, wait,
hold on.
okay, so
I can do this.
somebody can
Well,
break,
I
somebody
took
can
the
break
motion,
away.
so
It
I
doesn't
can-
matter
if you want,
as
I
long
can
as we got
swap.
a hand on
Because I can-
each of the handles.
I have.
Everybody's still holding on. Hey,
places with
hey,
weapons.
stop. Everybody's still holding the box. I checked the coffin, or the other. Yes, I checked the coffin real quick. What happens?
You look inside the coffin, it is dark. It looks like there's a black fog in it. Do you move around in it?
I search around and
Just
Yep.
inside the fog, you see, buried deep within, a book.
I grabbed the book.
You grab the book,
Yes.
and then you book. And then you book it.
Book your book. Yes.
Okay, I go back, grab the chest with the guys. We're getting up the flights as fast as we can.
I was just afraid that.
So as you guys are getting up the steps, I need you all to roll me some dexterity saves, because there's a battle going on around the ship. There's hulls breaking all over the place. You hear them fighting in the background. It is a DBZ fight, basically.
What, we're rolling dex save?
Yeah, roll me dex saves.
Do we have disadvantage due to being?
You're all together. So
Got a 9.
roll advantage because you're all together.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take my first roll, which was
We
the
have
20
advantage?
plus 1.
Yeah, roll
I
advantage.
got a 9 again.
Okay.
Well, we're holding on to the chest, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's this plus
I got 17.
dexterity.
Oh, wait.
Plus dex. If you're saving throws,
Nat
is
20
proficient
plus
in
1, so
dexterity
21.
saving
Okay.
throws, you add your
It's this, right?
proficiency.
Plus three.
Yeah, plus 3. Right? Wait, you add your dex?
Good.
Oh, and I got 11. I was only adding my proficiency bonus, but that's not what I add. So
I got 15.
Good.
So you got 15. I got 17. What did you get?
9.
Oot?
17.
Nat 20 plus 1, so 21. I just really wanted to say it was a nat 20.
then I retain it was 11.
11.
Okay, so as a group total, we got 90.
Perfect. You guys are able to just You guys are up to the you guys make it to the main deck actually.
Okay.
And on the top of the main deck, you see them two. They're like hovering over the water. One is on fire because of the sun, and the other one is still swinging at him, swinging in the wind. And the dwarves in the back, they're staying well away. They see this happening.
Wait, so what's fighting up top?
You see
There's
the
vampires
two
fighting in the
vampires
water.
fighting.
Over the water.
Two vampires are fighting in the water.
Yes, over the water.
Okay. And they're on. One of them's on fire.
Yep, because they're out in the sun.
Zoot suit off.
Oh, the two vampires are fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
No.
I thought it was like them versus the water.
No.
No, sorry, they're over the water. Sorry.
And the dwarves are.
They see this happening and
Alright,
they're like,
holy
holy shit.
off one of the sides there.
Yeah.
Right? I don't give a crap what's going on.
And-
Well, where we
How much
left
fire
the
was
boat was
No.
Oh, that's right.
I need attention.
outside, but
You just let them be.
Hurry.
I don't
each
listen to plans.
because I didn't
that
have
old man
a,
cash
I
a
didn't
check,
have
he can't.
nothing to tie to.
Sure.
Check, you can't cash.
I like
You guys are able to get to the rowboat. Can you all fit on the rowboat? I think you all can.
Yeah, it's a
It'd be
tight
a
fit.
it'd be a tight fit.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
And as you guys are rolling away, just giving it the good old pumping, you see the last two. You guys get pretty far away. You guys are about to get to the dwarven ship, and you guys see the two vampires, and they just wreck this ship. It starts sinking.
The dwarven shit? No.
No.
No, the other ship, Lucky Lady ship. That's
That's
gone. You're fine, my friend. You're fine.
The dwarven boat just
It's like there's a fight. I don't know who's dying.
Don't worry, the vampire's not after you yet.
Holy shit.
So they wreck the Lucky Lady and that sinks.
And that starts sinking. And the dwarves look at you. Yeah, you guys are back on the ship.
All right, let's go, baby.
The dwarves are like, let's get the hell out of here. What the hell's going on over there?
Where's the other ship thing? I set all on the maps. I don't know, pull it out. Let's get on that one. I do not want to see this one anymore.
Oh, come on.
the dead. It's my dead.
Bring out your dad.
Bring out your dead.
Not dead yet.
Very good. Very
There
good.
we go. Which one is it?
Not fooling anybody. What we say.
There we go.
Great.
Oh, here one out there. Or is that this?
That's
the one
basically-
below.
yeah.
So the crew, they help you aboard. They're all like, they're pulling you aboard, and they're all laughing. They're all cheering. They're like, ho ho! We didn't think you guys were gonna make it. And everyone starts throwing different coin purses at each other. They're like, they took bets on you guys.
Ain't that some shit?
Right?
What the hell? I'm gonna go see my raptor fish.
I'm gonna
He's down the hold.
All right,
Chilling.
we're gone, right? Vampires are left behind us, and we're
They're-
shipping on our way back.
You
to
guys are
see
getting
all
out of
you,
here.
right?
Silverbeard comes up to you guys. She says, "Did you get the cargo?"
No.
Well then, please shut your mouth.
Yes, it's out there on the water fighting right now.
Why?
Time to take us back, Velveeta. To Velveeta.
It's
Too bad, yeah.
like we're
All right, we set sail. Here we go. So they start heading back.
Okay.
What? Everyone's in pretty high spirits. They didn't think you guys were gonna make it. They were kind of dancing around her chest. Looking at this chest, it's pretty ornate. I wish I could give a better description, but
It's like, oh, alright.
Okay. So in the meantime,
think about something.
In the meantime, I'm assuming we get away from the conflict that's going on over the water.
Yes, you guys are gone.
The other thing is we're gonna heal up the rest of the party.
Thank you
hmm
very much.
So the rest of the party will get back to 100% by the time we get back. Assuming it's gonna take 4 days.
Yes.
So in the meantime, while we're doing that, I'm probably just gonna be trying to learn spells, craft potions, stuff like that.
Did you want to look at the book you found?
I
It's still in your inventory.
I don't want to look at it until we get onto land.
Okay.
I'm
Fair.
gonna wait until we're someplace secure before I unleash that horror.
That's not what you said when you wanted to open my book.
And where do we open it? On land.
Yeah, on land around a bunch of people.
We're in a hotel room.
Yeah, I don't consider that.
Before,
There's no place safer than a.
before
honestly-
the hotel room, we were
Okay,
in
look.
public and everyone was like, "Oh yeah,
Hey.
open the book."
If
Open the
hookers feel
book.
safe in motel rooms, we're fine.
Nothing's good nothing's good as come from ever reading a book.
I'll open a book.
Print
Right
is
now.
dead. No, we're not opening that thing until we get back to the land, off the sea, okay? Because I'm not being a beacon or signal for whatever it is out on the water. So,
Gavin, as you have this thing in your, do you have it in your bag of holding?
no,
Do you have it on you? On you?
I have it in a backpack.
In the backpack. Ooh. In the backpack, you hear in like it's almost like a distant scream, but there's like millions of different screams just going, ah! Ooh, ah.
Give me the book.
I'm giving you the book.
Give me the fuck.
You lit the ship on fire.
I'm not gonna light it on fire. I'm gonna read the book.
Yeah, I'm definitely not.
You can give me.
You're gonna. No, we're all gonna.
Does anyone
We're okay.
do you,
Seriously,
Can you
is
inspect?
your intelligence high enough to read?
Yeah.
Can you inspect the book? Because the other one had 3 locks on it.
Okay.
You wanna look at the book?
As we're basically doing this stuff, do we get back to port now and nothing happens?
We'll spend some days doing things. If anyone wants to do anything.
Yeah, I'm just trying to craft stuff, potions, things like
But we're gonna see if you pissed off one of my friends here. Ooh, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Bye.
About 2 days into your guys' journey,
that. Knew it.
you guys, it's pretty nice, pretty easy sailing. The winds have been good to you, but they quit. And you guys are just sitting there in the water. And it's pretty calm. And you looked off in the distance and you see another ship.
Oh God.
And it's
In front of us,
way off to the
port is your left.
starboard back. And you kind of just do a double take and you look, and it is indeed flying the Jolly Roger, and it's coming straight for you guys.
Is it flying a specific Jolly Roger?
You'll need a telescope to see.
What
Isn't that
happened?
enough? I have a spyglass. I want it from the
You
captain.
you could take a look.
Can I take a look.
The captain, she's none the wise. She's just kind of just standing there at the helm. What'd you see?
It's been 2 days, so we've already done the long rest then, right?
Oh yeah, you're back to full health.
I ran back to the ship.
Back to the ship.
Yeah, I'm just waiting until they get close. I guess.
What happened to the guy that he was in the crow's nest before? The guy that was with us. Did he just like?
Oh, that was Edgar. He, I guess we never know.
That was Darkspan.
Oh, Darkspan. He's with Edgar. That's true.
Darth Vader. So.
That's right. The world will probably never know.
We would have killed him for that.
Yeah.
That's true.
Or captured him.
Cold or warm? Warm or cold, either way.
All over a purse. This whole mission.
This wasn't okay. Listen, this whole mission wasn't for the person. It was on the mission board. It was something we could have done, but then as I went to the buyer, the guy, he's just like, I didn't have enough money, and he's just like, yeah, like I'll give you this purse if you like go do like
Go do this mission.
favor. And I'm like, oh, perfect. I'm like, we're probably already planning on doing that because it's on the mission board.
Okay, go back to
Something
that-
for us to
Go
do.
back to that key word, favor. No more doing favors.
We were gonna do the mission anyway.
No more owing anyone favors.
That's true.
Yeah.
We're gonna go in the woods and kill all bears.
We had 3 missions to choose from.
At this point, I don't know if you guys want to. You guys might be too powerful.
So, like, this, it wasn't
I'll
strictly.
throw 50 of them at
I
you.
saw the South Park. I know how this works.
We
Shit.
kill enough of them and then you start the game.
That's right.
We
Just
kill enough of them, and then we kill the biggest, baddest guy there is, and then we play a game. Yeah.
you know, if you guys survive getting there, I would let you.
Play the game.
Yeah, beat the final boss, and I'll let you play the game.
Okay.
Anyway, you you see with your spyglass, you kind of just and you look down. Even with your spyglass, you actually see pretty well in detail a were shark looking right at you with the same thing.
The fuck did you just say?
A were shark?
And it's like going like this, looking down at you. He goes, "That way, boys."
Fuck him and what
Is
he's
that,
about.
does he look like the captain? She?
He looks like the captain. He's got a long, flowing, captain.
How-
What would that even be? Shit.
Trench coat.
Long, flowing cape. The
Yeah,
captain cape.
captain's
The
coat.
marine captain cape thing. Yeah. With the
How-
tassels and everything.
Far away is their ship? Probably not within
So is that the
120
dude?
feet.
About 2 miles away.
That's not within 100
About like that, yeah. Except with a captain's look to him.
Sure. So how far away, what kind of size ship am I looking at? What kind of crew?
It looks like about your size ship and a bunch of other werebeasts. A couple other were sharks.
When they go to attack, just literally
So they're all
shove
were
their arm
sharks.
in.
Not all wereable. Some of them are Sahagin that you see. And that's all you see at the moment.
And we're not moving?
So were sharks and Sahagins, right?
hmm
Oh,
Mhm.
oh.
Where are the cannons? Because I want to start shooting.
There's no cannons. Ballistas.
Huh?
Yes, like that.
Say there's no cannon.
Yeah.
Dang.
There's
You got
no
a thing
cannons?
Oh,
There's no cannons.
Why the fuck
There,
is there
there's
no cannons?
ballistas.
Oh, we
There's
have
ballistas? Where's the
Oh, that's
ballistas?
sick.
Can I shoot? I'm gonna. Ooh.
Ooh,
Do they have cannons, ballistas, anything that looks like that?
they have ballistas.
I want to start shooting
So
ballistas.
we both have ballistas.
Yes.
He's drinking Captain Morgan in his stance. Got a little cotton in you?
Fuck. Right in
So-
front.
They don't have any measures of.
How long until they catch us?
Well, if there's no wind, how are they?
Yeah.
Sharks pulling them.
Hey, you know, he doesn't need help. He doesn't need help. I don't see why we're doing this.
So the captain is none the ware, and she's just kind of just at the helm. She's like, "What do you see? What would it be? Spyglassman?"
Sure.
I spy.
I spy with little eyes. Pirates!
So I tell her what I see.
Bad.
She's like, "Oh, you see what? That's the shark fin boys! Ah! Ah! They're after me, loot!"
They're after me like each other.
She looks at you there, Gavin. She's, "Take the wheel. I'll be right back." And she runs back into her captain's quarters. Grab the wheel. I'll be right back.
Sure thing.
Okay, so I got the wheel. What's going on?
She runs. It seems like it takes a good solid 10 minutes, and she comes back and she's holding. She looks like she's holding a spell book.
Mhm.
And she's like, "I haven't done this for a good long bit." She looks down. She's like, "This might buy us some time." And she casts the spell Wind Gust, more or less. And you guys start moving.
Can I start launching shit at them?
You're too far away.
With the ballista?
Yeah, with the ballistas.
Fuck.
Hang on, huge chance. You know they're gonna catch us. So, okay.
I'm gonna burn their shit.
Burn their shit.
Burn shit.
Did last time too, but don't want to let me.
That's because we wanted the stuff off the ship. We don't want stuff off their ship. We get away with our stuff. All right, so she does wind gust. How far does that get us away from the day?
It seems like it keeps moving. It keeps moving, you guys.
Right.
You guys are keeping pace at this point. It seems like they haven't caught up.
Okay.
And you guys, it seems like you guys are doing this for about an hour.
Okay.
And she's looking and she's like, "Oh, I hope these winds pick up because I'm running out of spell slots."
During this hour of stuff, is there ballistas on the back?
Yes. You'll have to. I'm a horrible DM. You might have to look up the ballista.
Okay, gotcha.
What's up?
I could look it up too.
Okay.
How far away is the ship from us?
It's keeping pace with
Yes.
It's keeping pace with you. It looks like it's about a mile away.
Even with us using the wind gust?
Mm-hmm. It's keeping up.
What do you have for spells that can like damage a hull?
Fireball.
You got fireball. Okay.
That's pretty good.
It's alright, it's alright.
I can clean up the deck.
Wait, do they have sails? Oh wait, no, they're getting polished.
So you assume.
Well, they're moving with no wind.
Mhm. Or they could have a spellcaster too.
They could.
Okay.
So, what can we do? Can we chum the water? Is there some way we can laser focus? We can laser focus like light on them to start the ship on fire. Can we?
But the range is only 120 feet. You could do that. You could also do that too. She it progresses as the time goes on. You guys are thinking of ideas.
Do we have explosives on deck?
I have no explosives on deck. What's an explosive?
Do you have gunpowder? There's no gunpowder.
What's a
I am
gunpowder?
in the future.
You're in the past.
You have black powder?
There is no black powder in this world. Not yet.
Do you have any alchemist fire?
Ooh, you have alcohol.
We have alcohol. We're not wasting the rum.
This is their do or die situation.
We need the
Do
rum.
the alchemist fire?
What's that? Alchemist fire? Yeah, I could say we could probably have it.
What's the weather like?
It's sunny out.
Fire is the equivalent of the
No clouds.
No clouds. The rain and the storm passed.
Let's see. Can we cast a mist or something like that?
The captain looks and he's like, she says, you know, it's a good idea. Maybe we can lose them on the rocks coming up.
The rocks coming. Okay, so we got landmass coming.
Yes, we might be able to lose them there. She looks back. She's like, I really do not want to run into these guys.
Okay.
So, how many of you have some kind of basically like mist or fog or some kind of thing like that?
I do.
So you two have that. Okay. Can we cast something big enough to basically make it look like there's a fog that can conceal us
Well,
and the rocks and skim by the rocks?
is it?
I could see that happening.
What does
Alright.
it look like outside?
It's sunny out.
Does who cast the giant one on the ship before when we were?
The ballistas. How far can we chuck dead meat?
I don't know. I don't know much about the Bloodfin or the Bloodfin crew, the Sharkfin crew, but I do know that they take no prisoners.
Yeah, but
Weird.
I'm guessing if they're anything like sharks, they'll probably be attracted to the scent of blood. So if we shoot it off towards the rocks, they might just keep heading that way if they have sharks pulling them or something like that.
Maybe, but they are intelligent. They might be after us for a specific reason.
Might be, but they might not be able to stop their ship and find to crash in the rocks. So
Do we have chum though? We don't really have much for chum.
we've got to have like, fish rations and stuff like that. These guys got to be fishing.
He's been fishing.
True. You could try. You know what? Yeah. I mean, we could definitely we could always try it. See if they might throw us off the trail.
Fish.
Fish.
You know, you know what? That'd be a good idea, especially after we cast the mist.
So
Have them
that
go
sounds like what
one
we're
way.
gonna do Is we're basically going to come up next besides the rocks and stuff like that. Two of you are going to cast mist behind it. We're going to basically take one of the ballista missiles, pack it full of whatever kind of fish and meat and stuff like that, shoot it over towards the rocks.
Is it
in
a
the water.
cannon ballista? Or is it a crossbow ballista?
Kind of like this.
Crossbow. Shoot it over there, see if whatever is will take the bait and kind of go that way a little bit more towards the rocks and skim around them and see if we can get them to crash into it. How does that sound?
My problem is
It's pretty slick.
mine is darkness and only covers 15 feet.
Well, so I was gonna ask.
How is the brigade in
when
the
we
back?
initiated the first ship,
Brigade
we
in the
had
back?
Giant mist.
Yeah, we're not brigade or
was,
such.
so somebody else should cast that.
Yeah, who cast that giant fog cloud earlier?
The captain or myself, I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
Because you did the small.
Uh,
The player spell
It had to be-
can't cover an entire ship.
we had the
It has to
mist
be captain
around
because
the big
he
ship when
did
we
the big-
were
he
going
opened the
up
damn
to
pier on the
the
big-
Lucky Lady. That was fogged.
Right.
so. If we have the captain cast that, you cast your dark spell and stuff like that, we should be able to make enough cover to cover the ship and basically
Get out of here.
try to.
I can at least cover like where we're about to dip around, so they can't see us when they come up.
That's cool.
for a minute.
Yeah. So That sound like a solid plan?
Is there any
Yeah.
more rocks after this?
There's some land mass between here and there. We can dodge them in between the rock masses. We just gotta be careful what's on the land masses.
I mean, I can counter
Can I climb up
but I can always
To the
darkness.
crow's nest, yeah.
Crow's nests.
Yes, darkness.
Do they have an extra telescope thing?
That's what I was thinking. Darkness to rocks, or they're different rocks.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
I mean,
When I go to
they
the
can
crow's nest,
swim,
or
but at
if I go
least
to it,
they
can I
have
use that?
anything.
Telescope, that kaleidoscope.
Like hands
Not
or
kaleidoscope,
anything.
whatever that
And
thing
they
is.
can't use it.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Okay. I take it.
You guys are coming up to the rocks at this point. She's like, it's now or never, boys!
So we cast the spells and stuff?
Sure, I guess.
Heck yeah.
Roll perception to see what I see from out there.
You go for it. So as you guys are coming up to the rocks, it looks like there's the Strait of Gibraltar, I think it is. If you remember right, I don't know. I don't think that's what it is.
I'll be going.
Going through the
Panama Canal.
Panama Canal. There's
Sure.
two big land masses you guys are going through, two big mountains. And then you guys kind of take a right as you guys cast all your spells and make everything kind of illusionary. And then at the same time, you kind of chuck the ballista to the left with all the blood and entrails and whatnot. Kind of lure you guys off the scent. And you guys keep going, and it feels like about a good 30-40 minutes.
Can
And
you
you,
see anything still?
roll me perceptions.
I rolled an 18.
18 for perceptions. Okay.
I got a 16.
Anybody else?
Are all the ballistas loaded?
They are indeed. No, there's dwarves on them. They're ready.
You don't want my perception.
Might as well just look at my fucking
hand. Let's see a lot more.
You're just sitting here, right?
You see,
Out with your fingertips.
with anyone who got about a 15 or above, you see the were shark ship more or less. It's kind of covered in seaweeds, and it looks like it's been out at sea for quite a while. And it kind of it comes out of the black mist and out of the fog, and it just sits there at sea, where the big mountains are, and it just sits there. And it just the sails roll up and it starts to sink, and it's gone.
Are we not moving?
You guys are still moving.
Oh no. Okay. So, how does the land mass look that we're we're out at sea now still? Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go up to the mast and take a cat nap up on the crow's nest.
Okay. Well,
For what feels like a good solid 30 minutes, it's really tense. Everyone's kind of looking around.
I'm gonna try to feel her up while I'm there.
Feel her.
Oh wait, I'm sorry.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa, what?
I
Yeah?
chop off his hand for attack.
Yes.
No, let this play out. I want to see how this goes.
I do have cat-like reflexes.
It doesn't matter. Still want to see how this goes.
You lose your paw.
I was just trying to purr.
Is it a lucky? No.
Well, it's about to be for her.
Wow. So I cut it off. So.
Kayla ring.
You guys feel like you're safe for now. For now. As a couple hours pass by, nothing happens.
Are we?
Bullshit.
We're still a
We
day
still-
and a half out.
Yeah,
Did the wind pick back up?
the wind's picking back up.
We're gonna book it. We're gonna make a run for it.
But as you guys are making a run for it, you kind of dig through your old bounty boards and you look through Gavin, because you're actually the one who picked them all up. And you're the one who saw all the bounties, and you're the one who saw the ship or the were shark near the ship. You look at it, there's a bounty for him for 9 million gold.
Let's fucking go!
I've been saying fight him.
Wait, let's go fight him, or let's
Yeah.
go back to land?
No, let's go fight him.
So how much is a reward for each of us? What we negotiate?
It was 20.
It was 15,000 for everyone.
You have 15,000, and then you
I think it
negotiated
was
another side.
50,000.
No.
15 for each of us, and then it was like another side
Well, I got
Well, he
extra
got-
2,000 for expenses on top.
2,000 for expenses and then something
If we do that, yeah, it was like 2,000 beginning, and then it was like a group thing.
He keeps track of the group count.
Yeah,
I got the account, I just don't remember the.
We're like goddamn Sky.
So-
It was half of whatever we got.
No, we get.
No, we each were 15, but that initial one that we got as a down thing, we're like, we do this, we get this, and then, or maybe she just said.
No, we just get to keep this.
About a day out,
We got the whole.
as you guys are going through,
I thought we got another half of that because she's like, no, I can't.
No.
I can't
I
give you
don't
that
really think
much.
they're either.
Oh, yeah, because I asked.
Actually.
They're gonna try
Yeah.
to take us tonight.
So the thing is why don't we just try for land anyways? Why don't we try to make that?
I don't think we can
Because
fight
they're probably gonna catch us anyways.
I think we should find out.
I don't think we should.
Well, it's a good thing that they're not the captain.
wait, hang on. Do you guys openly discuss this, saying this out loud?
The captain of the crew is never gonna wanna stick around and fight.
No, they're not for that.
Out of here. They're gonna wanna go back. So the thing is, we're gonna have a mutiny on the ship, in which case they're gonna wanna try and kick us off. I'd rather fight him with the whole crew instead of basically divided.
And you'll
Maybe
want.
when the dude catches, yeah.
He's part
This
of.
is- If they catch us, fine.
The Were Shark is one of the 9 pirate lords. You do not want to fight him right now. Not yet.
Oh, he's one of the pilot. I'm sure we figured this out by talking to.
You see the picture. And if Gavin let loose the information, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Are you sure his name's not Arlong?
Arlong.
Okay. So, if we're heading, do majority vote. We head towards land.
Jim,
we don't get
can I get a small little glass?
We don't get
BB, just a little bit.
It's the,
If there's anything left.
Oh,
Yes, my
We don't get to tell her what to do. We did the mission. She wants to.
I
get us
don't.
back
I don't
home.
want to stay.
That's
I'm
good.
just saying, between us, don't want. Anyway, fine. Anyways,
So as you guys, day passes, another day passes. If there's anything you guys want to do during the day, go for it. But you guys are nearing the port of the bottom part of the continent that you guys started on. You guys are getting close to the continent, and you guys look up to see there's hundreds of ships just docked out. And they're all flying a 5 talons going like this in a row, and they're all different colors. They're all the 5 colors of the dragons. You see about 100 ships kind of
So are
docking.
these like Dragonborn?
These are dragon ships.
do we not like them?
I fucking hate them.
They're dragon or dragonborn or dragon.
They're of the dragon faction more or less. I have a picture of it, actually. Hang on.
Not a big fan. But I speak their language because I'm so much not a big fan. Nobody gonna talk shit behind my back. No.
There you go.
You hate them so much, you learn their language.
We run across demons that can talk.
It looks a lot like this. On their ship, they're big ship flags.
Okay.
They're big mast. And they are kind of like, what the hell would it be?
Looks like Ochias.
Blocking the port for everyone getting in. Looks like they're barding everyone, stopping everyone.
Blockade.
Blockade, thank you. Words. And they're blockading everyone. And Silverbeard calls the crew and tells them to raise ship, pull anchor, drop anchor. She looks at everyone. She's like, "What the hell's going on? Why is there a bunch of dragons here?" She looks at the crew. She's like, "What's going on?"
How far away are they at this point?
We're about half a mile away. We're looking
All
at
of us
them.
can swim, right?
Well,
Shush.
Yeah, you could.
So, how long do you think it would take to swim a half a mile, Mr. Dungeon Master?
I like where you're going with the idea, but you probably don't want to do that.
Why? We can go under them.
We do have potions of.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even need to breathe. I got my
we
little
have a
necklace.
Yeah,
chest.
but how many of the dragons can?
And your chest is light as long as we're all holding it.
Let me put it this way: if one of them catches you, the whole army is kind of looking at you.
The other thing is.
And if you're acting
dragons,
suspicious,
Like, what is it? Blue dragons, green ones are water dragons.
yeah, breathe in the water too. They'll find you. They'll find you.
3.5 made sense, 5 doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Well,
I like your idea, Jim. But hang on. She's looking at you guys. She's like, okay, I got an idea. I got a secret way to get in. But it's gonna take us till midnight to sneak in. So let's go back out to sea for a bit. I got a special place where I hide all my rum, and we'll wait till midnight.
Why is the rum gone?
is it,
The rum is not gone.
Perfect. Lute's in. He wants rum.
where,
He's asleep.
so,
Look at him.
say where's the port?
Okay, so where you guys are at sea, picture about a good 100 ships right in front of everyone. Here. Yeah.
Or what?
This is my character sheet.
I'll
You need a blank piece?
Yeah, maybe slack.
Well, if you draw on something and hold it up, we can and hold it in front of you.
I was just given a bunch of paper. Okay.
If you could draw the port and then where her secret spot is, to where
Because
we.
when you held it up, it was perfect.
You'll never find your secret spot.
Yeah, they won't write it down on the map. Because
That is.
I got it.
I was looking at her.
I mean that was. I'm very.
Kind of
in the
picture
game,
that.
bro.
Back up a little.
Back up a little bit.
Or no, down.
Down. So you guys are right here. So here is the landmass, more or less. This is where the dock city would be, and this is where the blockade is.
There's no
Did
other
you even
way.
press your pencil on that?
No, it's fine.
Just kind of.
You're fine.
It's a quick. It's a picture, a theater of the mind.
You're
You
in
can
person.
free.
You can't see it.
You guys are right here. Here's your blockade.
Yep.
She looks at you guys and she says, "Let's just get out of here, because I don't trust that. I have a way to get in to Lucky Lady's mansion without getting spotted. Trust me."
We're gonna go with their plan.
Okay.
How far out to sea do we have to be?
What do you mean?
To like, I don't want to be too far away from land.
We'll see land.
Don't worry, I got a plan for you guys.
Because I don't want shark people coming out underwater and go through the ship.
Oh, they wouldn't be. They're smart enough not to attack us here. I think we gave them the scoop back there.
You have been abused by other parties, have you not?
Can we just wave white flag and go in?
Me? No, I've had people die.
No, I wouldn't trust that because they're gonna want to check our ship, and if they see
I had.
what we have on board, they're gonna confiscate it.
So I'm like, I am
So
dying.
I don't trust that.
Okay.
I don't know what this blockade's about, but from the news around town, there was a dragon that got attacked, so I'm guessing that's why they're here.
Okay, before we take off and actually sail out a little bit farther, can I take a look with the spyglass and see if there's anything else maybe helpful that I see?
Go for it, yeah.
Every time one of these guys does something, he comes up with something else.
I got an 8, so.
Nothing too much out there.
I'm like, let's just go to the secret spot.
So we do the whole thing, wait till midnight, go into the secret spot.
So Valbita kind of rolls you guys around. I don't have the map on me, but you guys
I'm in the map.
you guys go to a roundabout, and it's a nice little tropical island, nice palm tree, and she everyone's singing sailor songs as you guys are rolling up, and you guys dock for about about the whole day, pretty much. You guys get back on the ship, and you guys are heading back. It's quite dark outside.
Where's the chest?
Silver moon or sliver moon, and it's down in the cargo. It's there still.
Good, because I want all you guys around there. I'm gonna go. I don't lay down on the chest. I don't care to be on the
I'm
island.
gonna go look at the chest.
You see a cat laying on top of it.
Okay.
I don't care for your island.
He kind of
Came
just.
from the beach we were hiding on.
That's right. He just appeared.
Well,
Monsters.
do we want to do we have to be hasty? I'm asking the captain. Do we have to
She's
be-
looking around. She's kind of at the helm. And she's like, okay. She pulls out her spell book, and she casts a spell. And you guys are kind of quick in moving, and you guys are quick in stealth.
Oh, haste.
You guys manage to make it back to Valvita's mansion. But you guys kind of like dodge and weave. There's actually at one point in time, there's what would it be? About a sloop size, what's between a sloop and what would be not a brigadier, but a galleon. Between that, you guys managed to just slip right past them, and they were both full of dragons. Actually, as you guys are passing them, make me perceptions as you guys are looking at the people on there.
I don't know. I'm gonna sleep in the friggin' hole.
I don't see shit.
There's nothing I'm gonna see. I'm in the.
I'm half awake.
I'm on a friggin' chest underground or under the boat.
If anyone's on main deck, they can make a perception.
Fuck. 9.
18.
Ooh, okay.
Can you even see your feet? No.
Gavin, looking across, you kind of do the
24.
Ulner, even better. You actually pull out your Ulner kind of pulls out his own laser beam eyes, and as he looks across, you see the both of you actually see this. You see the dragonborn just whipping the crap out of a human, who is kind of pushing the anchor. A bunch of humans as they're raising the anchor, just whoosh, whoosh, as they're trying to get ready to get going. And you see a good chunk of dragonborns, and you see one half dragon who kind of just standing there proud, just looking through his captain's logs. He's like, "All right, boys, let's get out of here."
What color?
He's black.
Coincides with some other friend that we had.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wasn't a fan
Anything else?
That's it, and you guys roll by.
Okay.
Wait, what other half is he?
It's like half. Picture like a dragon that was reduced to humanoid size, more or less.
Oh, I gotcha.
Sure. Not a dragon, more or less. Half dragon. And you guys silently put to port. And you guys, before you guys leave, and you guys are lifting the chest out. Actually, you guys don't even have to lift the chest. The crew handles that for you. She's like, "Don't worry, we'll handle that for you.
I'm saying.
Please go."
I'm gonna protect the chest.
Oh, don't worry, your job is done. Please go meet with Lady Velveeta. She is quite eager to meet you.
Are you sure you're...
They're carrying the chest with you guys to go meet her.
We're protecting the chest as we make it to our house.
All right,
we're not running
have
over.
we made it to Velveeta yet?
You guys are making your way up the steps, and she's sitting there in her old lady gown. It's quite late at night.
She's quite...
And she is quite old. And she's looking at it. She's like, "Oh, finally, my chest! I can't believe you guys finally made it." And she says her word of power, and the chest opens. And looking inside, it looks like it. Picture Scrooge McDuck, but you jump in, and it's a big old vault full of gold.
She opens it up and it's a pair of underwear.
So it's like
It's
a bag of holding.
Looking at it, it looks like you have a combination of about 2 million gold down there.
Perfect.
Piece of paper.
Well, thank you, my lady. I'll be happy to collect our 20,000 gold apiece.
She hands you each a letter with the amount in platinum pieces.
The amount in platinum.
In platinum,
Let me just add that tonight.
yes. She says, "Very fantastic. Please tell me the story. What happened?" It is quite late at night, but you know what? I'm willing to stay up. She grabs a drink.
Wow.
Please.
So we're all getting
20,000 platinum.
You're all getting 15, I think it was.
Dang it! Hoping that she was gonna go for it. I tried.
Accept the
15,000 gold or 15,000 platinum?
15,000 platinum.
My lady, 15,000 platinum. We were very grateful.
15,000 in platinum. So whatever that would be up to.
Oh, in total or?
Yeah, everyone each gets 15,000. 15,000 gold, but it's divided into platinum.
Okay.
Yes, I'm fine with that amount.
If you just want to turn it to gold, that's fine.
Don't.
It's just easier that way. But platinum is easier to hold on to.
It's 1,000 platinum calls. Okay, we explained the story to her.
15,000 gold.
Detailed.
You guys last for a good couple hours, actually, the story goes.
It's
It's
15,000
50,000 gold and
gold,
platinum?
but
No.
the platinum
It's
equivalent.
15,000 worth of gold in platinum.
Yes.
Oh.
So whatever 15,000 would be in platinum.
That's
So I think it's
what I'm
divided by 10 for platinum. 15,000 divided by 10.
10 gold per 1 platinum.
150.
150,000 gold.
No.
No, just kidding.
It's 1,500 platinum.
It's
The 1,500 platinum.
1,500 platinum. Well, guys, I am going to go smoke quick.
Yes, I'm going to divide up some money for you guys here.
Let
too,
you guys do your thing.
because we have.
She smiles and she says all to you like I am besieged myself. I can finally retire. And she looks at all of you and says, by the way, if you're looking for a ship, I'm sure I can sell one to you guys.
Your ship's
Who has you have the best charisma, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, we just got her for retirement. Why do we have to buy it? Couldn't we just get the ship for free? Come on, she would be able to retire if we just didn't do that for her. Give us the ship.
Not to mention there's a bunch of parties that failed.
Yeah, so it's just like, we're,
How about because we succeeded, you give it to us?
yeah, we're getting that ship for free. We're not buying it.
We're not taking it.
Because, I mean, I feel like we have an advantage with talking to her now that we did this for her. Like, we're not going to be like, we demand a ship. But it's just like, we'll be like, hey, can we also get that thrown in with our reward? Like, we did just let you retire and do whatever you like.
Yep.
Like, I feel like that's pretty fair.
So we have 1,700 worth of gold divided by. Each get 280.
Okay, so who wants to go do that bear claw mission?
You get 284 gold, 284,
For what?
284, 284. It's just the leftovers from what we had.
Oh,
That's on top of the 15.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, 'cause I gotta pull that out of my inventory. and give it to you.
284.
Yeah, 284 each.
Yes, 15,000 platinum, like we agreed. Yeah, he said 9 million worth of gold that he like guesstimated in that chest. Like, she gave us nothing in comparison to what she has.
Yep.
So that
That's
ship,
about right.
yeah, that ship, I think that's no big deal to her. She can get a brand new one. Alright. She can afford a new ships.
Ah,
Well, okay, now.
Well, we are not going to starve.
Most definitely.
Yeah,
You make sure he gets his 284? Okay. And I was like, how come I have so much gold in here? And I'm like, nope, gotta give it away. That's not mine.
Next session I'll have to.
No, that's why I'm like, I don't keep track of group stuff.
I owe that.
Because people start spending stuff and I don't know.
Well, that's why I was
I'm
like,
sitting
I
here
am
like,
ready to down.
like, oh, I can
It's
buy
not
it.
mine.
I didn't buy a weapon from him, so I still have my starting weapon. I'm like, ooh, I need to buy a weapon from that guy. I'm like, oh shit, but he's hard to find. Since you have to go, oh,
Yeah, I have to pay him for that. Yeah, my mom.
So I can
Just have
so we can find him again. I get a weapon.
And then
I don't know what weapon I'm looking
There's
for.
an alternate that says whatever.
Other
you want.
session, I'll look online
For
and
like
see what
an
I can
advancement or
find.
something like that, so.
We should. I feel like we should maybe level up for that.
Yeah, I think he said we're gonna be level 6.
Okay.
That's fine. Sounds good.
That was.
I honestly expected to die, so.
I was fully prepared
we're OP. We rolled like champions.
We did very. Thank you.
I rolled like champions
Loved
last
it.
session. This
So much work, bro.
Just ridiculous.
I'm like,
Yeah.
when you went into the water, I'm like, well, fuck, we're screwed. I'm like, that's just one guy down that can't help us. Like, and then you just bonk, and it's just like, oh, okay. Like,
I wasn't kidding when I said you guys are safer with me.
because there's just like,
I was closest to you first.
because they both missed you and you hit both them. So I'm like, okay, they rolled bad, you rolled good. This is good. This is nice.
Well, then when they did hit me, I reduced it all because I have resistance
You
against
have-
all the type of damage
Yeah.
that they were dealing.
Rage, or no, wait, what gives you the full? Is it just rage?
Yeah,
Oh.
So what do you?
not
tax?
full.
You take half.
Yeah.
I know some of those tats, and it's ticking me off.
What about?
The smiley face is.
This is the Heart Pirates, Trafalgar Law. This is from Bleach.
Yep.
The Soul Reaper badge.
Soul Eater.
Yep.
Straw Hats. Soul Eater.
Oh, I didn't see the whole soul leader back there.
I haven't seen something.
And then the Mangaku Sharingan Nadaras.
Yeah, freaking
I-
so far over.
I
That's
was-
all I can care less.
I was talking to my friends about, my friend got contacts that are Sharingan, and I'm sitting here like, oh my friend got really cool contacts that are the eyes of Sasuke. They're I couldn't think of the name, and I'm like, Byakugan? I'm like, that's not it. That's Neji. That's that
The
family.
Sharingan. Byakugan is actually a rise from the origin of the Sharingan.
I'm pretty pumped for the new Bleach coming out.
Yeah, so that's awesome. Can't
Do
wait.
you watch any?
You watch anime too?
Do you watch any Boruto?
I just get sick and tired of Naruto.
I have seen some.
I've never been.
I saw like 60 episodes, and I'm like, alright.
Yeah,
Maybe on Sunday.
it's different.
Because
I work at
they weren't like. Nobody was
Watch
there. They felt like there was.
Well,
Saturdays. Sometimes.
it happens.
I like that.
It gets there.
It just didn't feel like there was.
They've got more coming.
Thread, like I saw one person die, but they didn't
And I
show
realized I can never share Demon Slayer with everybody.
Because Mr.
So
Meyer,
then
we
I'm just
did
like,
together.
I see like there's one time.
I just heard about it. Trying to tell you about the game.
I just
Trying to figure out how to run.
Like, I could never be like,
As
oh,
far
you've
as
never
like
seen an
crafting,
anime? You should watch Demon
learning
Slayer.
spells, languages.
That would be like, that'd be like
I'm-
cursing somebody. Because the animation.
I'm always the
especially
type
in
of guy
second
that
season
just-
of that,
I want you guys to have
Yeah.
fun.
That
So
was really good.
you guys impress me
Spicy.
as I just try to play the story more or less. You guys want to? Sorry, that sounds kind of bad, but
Hey,
like,
let's think
if you
about
guys want to
everybody.
if you guys want to do something cool, hit me up. Just let me know. If you guys want to do something, you let me know.
Are we still playing or are we?
I'm still good.
Okay. Because we might have to kill this tree. It's only at 6% battery.
All good.
It's alright, because the last bit can't be recorded anyways.
No, I just, oh my gosh, I've seen so many anime.
'Cause everyone does.
Every night. On top of the movies
Oh,
and
you guys just got paid. What are you guys gonna do with your 15,000 gold? Oh,
I have to go pay a little known visit.
we'll see if he's even in town. He might have left. It's been 8 days.
That's it, dude. We rock.
He's not in town.
I owe money.
He'll get back to you.
I don't have anywhere safe to put gold. I'm gonna set some gold aside. For it.
There is a bank you guys can go to.
I'd rather bury it.
Okay.
I don't trust banks.
So,
You want?
one, I'll be casting Undispel
I don't
Illusion
think it's gonna matter.
of pants on him. So he can walk around town. Oh, I thought you didn't like clothes. So you were.
I don't like clothes, but I've been wearing clothes. for you
Because
guys.
you've had the kilt
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, we got that kilt thing for me. That's what I've been rocking. Probably
So
doesn't
does
smell
the
very
bank?
good.
I mean,
Yeah.
If we throw our money in the bank or something,
can
does
smell
that
it
give us any
way
favor
off.
with the race or something? Like, is it a Dwarven bank or
It's an Elven bank. You guys are in the Elven Kingdom.
so we get like one favor? For
Yeah.
taking over?
She looks at you guys. She's like, "Oh, I know who you guys are. You guys saved the town. Hell, please."
oh yeah.
I would love to open a bank for you, a bank account for you. In fact, let me get you all signed up. I get a promotion for it.
So before we leave Alvita there, before I leave Alvita, I don't know what you folks did. I haven't left. I'm surprised you left all the alcohol that usually was hanging out there.
I haven't left anywhere.
I would love nothing more than to just.
It's also midnight, so I don't know where we're going in town.
I would like to visit with Miss Velveeta in regards to some ships.
Well, is it the next morning? Because we told the lucky lady her story.
Well, we'll get to that point as everyone kind of convenes at one point, and we all kind of decide where we're going. But at that point, before we actually get to that point, Jim, I'm sorry, you gotta talk to the lucky lady about a ship.
Yes.
She says, "Come back tomorrow, dearie. It is way too late."
All right.
She's over there.
So you guys are kind of leaving the lucky lady, and you guys are kind of ducking through the different alleyways. And you guys are ducking through the last alleyway as you see two corpses lying there, two elven corpses, and a big, beefy vampire holding a third one. And you see the elf.
This is really becoming a plague.
They really are. It's the big beefy black elven, or not elven, sorry, the big beefy black. He looks human. Vampire you saw earlier, and he's holding a third. Indeed, it's Tyrell. He's holding an elven. We'll go with a guard. Yeah, sure. Holding a guard, and he's like, ah! He just snaps his neck. He just tosses the body aside, and he looks at you guys. He's like, please forgive me. It's been 300 years. I am thirsty.
Stay the fuck away from me.
You guys have my book.
No, my book.
This is a continuing problem, too.
Wait, what? You guys say this is a continuing problem. What do you mean by that?
Everybody keeps thinking we have these books that we haven't a clue what you're talking about.
He looks directly at Gavin. He says, "Your robot man, it looks like, your construct, he has my book."
What are you? What?
We threw it in the
What
water.
book?
But I have a question for all of you before I slaughter all of you.
That's a good way to start a sentence.
Right?
I don't think my D&D would like that.
Why was Iozo, the other vampire, chasing you, all of you?
I don't know.
Oh, by the way, you're welcome for getting woken up.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed your locked box.
He looks at her, and he says, "You smell like wet dog.
Yeah, you don't smell so spry yourself.
What's in your pocket?"
Looking at my fake watch that doesn't exist yet in this era.
As you're doing that,
That's pretty neat.
as you're doing that, you're kind of
Can't
just,
see, it's also night.
How far away are we?
he's right next to you, 5 feet.
5 feet.
You guys turned, and he was right there. And as you're kind of just acting the fool, he's holding your book.
He's holding
Your book.
mine.
Yeah. He just,
I'd like to roll for
Wait,
persuasion.
how? It was in my bag. He got it.
Can I roll for persuasion?
You sleight of handed that one.
he sleight-handed
Yeah,
it.
you.
I didn't have to. Did he roll? He just happened.
He rolled.
He used a legendary.
Oh, offended he is.
He's holding your book, and he's like, "You haven't opened it yet, I see."
That's okay. We're holding his heart.
What do you got in your hand there?
Give me the fucking book.
How did you become by this?
What's with the 20 questions?
What are you talking about? What is that? What show and tell? What do you?
He looks at Gavin, and he says, "Do you know what these books do?"
What is that?
Apparently attract folk like yourself.
Yeah.
How much is it worth to you? Tell me.
Depends on all of you. Because it depends on a few factors. You see, the lady who attacked you is a rogue and our agent.
Oh, so what's our bounty if we bring her in?
Logan, you're an agent?
She's a rogue in our field. She We'll just say the book you have in your hand should never have been in your hands.
What are you talking about?
This should never have happened. And I'm here to correct such things. However, I think I need to use you guys to have this happen.
Why does she want the book?
Because these books, all of these books, once collected all of them and done the ritual, there are talks of those who have done it. There is one person that I know of who has done it. He is the one who has turned me. We call him the Father.
Turned into what?
However, he is not my creator. My creator is the creator of humanity. Also known as the God of light, or in our tongue, Triosalon. That is our God's name. However, I am no longer bound to such religion because here I am. Well, we will get to that story in a long bit.
What's your name?
My name is Tyrell. He flexes.
You got it.
And he holds his good old battle axe and he activates it and he says, Iozo is a pain in the ass who needs to be dealt with.
That was the one that attacked us. I couldn't agree more.
I'm naming Iozo Bad Dragon.
That's right.
Oh
I missed
no.
that Tyrell has a battle axe and what else was it? I missed something.
Battle axe. I think that was it. That's all I said. Yeah. Can't remember.
Wait, so are you a vampire?
Well, I'll put it to you this way. I'm a prisoner of war.
Oh, so you got bit in a fight. So
I was once a human who fought these beings. Now I'm on the opposite side. Stuck. But now I'm a keeper of the book, the one that is in your current possessions. However, I'm okay with this because I think there's treachery afoot within my own brackets.
Who do you work for?
We call him the Father.
You work for the Father, but what is the
he's the creator.
Is Triosalon the father?
what is
My
your-
creator is Triosalon. I was once human. Now I am undead.
Is that the human creator?
That was my human creator, yes.
Yours specifically, or all humans were created by that?
That specific, well, all humans descended from him at one point in time, yes.
Okay.
That's how humans came to be on this planet.
Okay. And then, so we got Tyre.
So what does the Father call you then?
They call me Tyrell.
No, I mean as far as your people.
Humans. Plague. We were called many great things during the war that happened for many, many centuries. We almost took the planet, but we were fought back, and here we are.
What was the purpose of invading this planet?
Unfortunately, such things, it's been 1,000 years. I don't quite remember such things. I was there. I do remember the attack leading up to this point, and I do remember the last battle where we fought. It seemed like clones of ourselves, but that was a long time ago.
Okay.
And he kind of he shakes it a bit, and he says, well, I'll have it to you. Iozo, she will chase you until she gets her book back. However, I am too weak at this point. It's been about 300 years since I've been in that box. And it's going to be a bit for me to get my
So
strength
how'd you
back.
get in the box?
That is a story for another time.
I'm gonna go.
So you want us to intervene regarding this young lady of yours, huh?
No, I want you to stay alive
Stay alive.
and avoid
Why
her at
every
all
aspect
cost.
I'm gonna grab a rat, and I'm gonna toss it to you.
Snaps in it too, just. He looks you up and down, and he just kind of gives you that weird look. He's like, yes? your lineage is part of the kin I am unfortunately bound to. What is different for me is this is not what I wanted. You see, when we lost the war, we became prisoners of war. And when this happened, many of my brothers and sisters, we were given a question. And it's a very simple question. Do we want to keep living, more or less? Many of us said yes, some of us said no. Those who said no became servants. Those who said yes, well, here I am. We all died. And there's a few of us left. It's been about 1,000 years since then. But I've been slowly finding a way to snap back. He looks at Tyrell. He looks at the bugbear. And he gives you a good up and down. And he says, "You were beast. You were once targeted by a spell, it seems. Was it by a beautiful woman? A beautiful, luxurious woman on aboard a ship with flaming flags with a sword, with a stag's antlers on it. You remember. You were there. You saw all the beautiful ladies."
I remember I didn't cast a spell and she just flicked me off the ship.
She mostly did that. She cast a spell flicking you off the ship.
She flicked me off the ship.
He says, "That's my wife."
Oh.
Oh shit.
I see. That's another reason why I choose to be with you all at the moment.
It's about that.
Oh, great.
I didn't know she was still alive.
Yep, and kicking.
He smiles a bit.
As beautiful as ever.
I see her magic is still strong.
Not as strong as his
So is
long
she
neck.
also?
She was not a prisoner of war like I was.
Is she a vampire?
She is not a vampire. She survived. He looks at the book you're holding and he says, "He survived the spell that's within." She survived the spell that was within that book.
I don't have the book anymore. You took it.
Oh, that's right. He holds it up.
She survived the spell.
She survived the spell that was in this book. I did not.
What are you, that fucking cop from the other night? Is it valid? I don't know.
It's not valid at all.
You're the one holding my fucking ID.
Okay, so
She's not talking to me.
So she's not a vampire. And
He's
you're
not
And
talking.
he's a vampire.
can we all kind
yes.
of agree this guy is like not bad right now?
By the way, when he talks, he sounds like the Macho Man Randy Savage.
He was talking about just slaughtering us. He goes, "Before I slaughter you."
This is before I decide to slaughter you.
Yeah.
But you guys seem okay at this point. But my question for y'all is, what is your intents with these books? Oh yeah, these books. What you gonna do with them? 35-inch pythons.
You mean the book?
We
do with them?
heard they fetch for a high price. We found them.
You plan on selling them?
Maybe.
How about this?
But we were also we also have heard your same story that you've told us. So, you know, knowing the dangers that they have holding them, there's a possibility that you would just sell these books.
The vampire, he nods and he says, "This is quite understandable. They are." He kind of spins one in his hand, in his finger, and it kind of just spins there, levitating. And he says, "They are quite valuable to the right buyer. However, they do draw attention, clearly. But I have a better goal for all of you in mind.
That's why I don't bring this with me.
Collect the books for me, and then bring them to me. And then we'll bring them to the Father.
And what's in it for
Bring them
us?
to the what?
Why? I don't like playing games.
Collect the books, bring them to me, and we'll bring them to the Father. There's a war brewing up, and they're going to be looking for these books. If we have them all in possession behind the fog wall, the war will just play out as it should.
Okay, well, we'll keep the books until we are ready to tournament. Let me
What,
save it with us.
There's a war
Who's-
behind.
Who's on whose side here?
Yeah.
Who's the
What
enemy?
are the sides?
Like we know the vampires.
The dragons, the humans, the elves, the dwarves, everyone. The dragons, more or less, will consume them all. If we let them happen. That is more or less what they are trying to do. My understanding. It's what it feels like.
Consume, what do you mean by consume?
What they can't take, they more or less eat. If they can't turn you into a slave for work, they will eat you. And they will take more or less your land and continue the process.
So basically,
They are very evil beings.
What about the books? What are they? What are
Vampires would seem
the
better.
dragons will sit there
Right.
and use these books to sit there and enslave all.
These books are books of power. There are immortals within each race, those who can unlock the secrets of the books. It would take them time if they have possession of the books. And I do know that the dragons possess one book. And that would be one of your targets that you must take.
What do these books do to an individual once? What do they do? How do you use them?
Each one of them contains, he says, he casts some crazy magic, chanting some long-winded spell, holding one of the books open, just pops it open,
Is this the one I have?
just pops it open.
Wait, he opened it?
And everything around you illuminates in gold. And he pulls this out.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And on it, there is kind of in the same language as the dragon one was.
Oh, I can read that.
Maybe.
Say kind of. But
It's more or less the same one.
So he was holding a weapon, huh? A big
So
old hammer.
picture
calm down.
the lines. Picture lines going across, each going down, and having this language. And they almost look like names.
and it's in Draconic?
It's in this weird language.
Phyrexian.
Phyrexian. And it's just keeps going down. And he says, all of you are on one of these 7 scrolls. Even me is on these 7 scrolls. One of our names is within this crazy alphabet of a language.
Even Oot?
Oot, you're on here somewhere.
Wait, is everybody on there?
Everyone who is a sentient being who lives on this realm signed this contract at one point in time when they arrived here.
Where is Oot?
Can I
Once
see
you
that
collect all
contract?
7 of them and put them together and do the ritual, it is then you can take your name off of this divine contract. And it is at that point you were believed to become a god.
I'm gonna need my lawyer to read this contract.
So
Can
you
I,
want
can
us?
I hold that contract?
So you want?
And he
us,
puts it back in and it stops glowing.
so you want us to bring you the books to make your higher up a god?
He has already done this.
So
You just don't want
what
it to
does
fall
he?
into hands
Is it
of
like the
others.
Dragon
And we don't
Balls
want
every
this to
time
fall
you
in the
look
hands
at
of
this
others.
Okay, so what is he gaining
How
from
many times
collecting the
have you
books? Just to keep them safe?
Let me put it this way. He's been here before the planet formed.
Okay, so the
He's
7 books,
he's been a grand protector of this world.
So the 7 books, each one represents a race?
We don't really know. The father, he works in mysterious ways.
Okay. So what book do you have?
I have, well, in your possession, you have. Well, I haven't played a whole lot around with it, but I suggest you try. Looking at you, you would work well with this book.
What book is it?
He holds it and showing, he sees down in these little kind of. Okay, so the book itself. Sorry, the book itself. It's wood with these little hinges, kind of just swings open. But there's a big old jewel that's encrusted in it with a bunch of language all around it. But in these deep grooves, you hear sounds of voices, millions of voices just screaming or in different conversations all over the place.
Clearly, it's the book of annoying shit.
Quite.
Okay.
And it feels necrotic to a degree, but that's a. And above it, you actually see a night sky above it with the Aurora Borealis kind of just doing its
Yes.
thing. You feel like you're in the Arctic when you're looking at this. Then he says, but in order to unlock the book, one has to be immortal. Unfortunately, my friend, you are not. Even though you are a construct, I don't know how it would work for you. You can try playing with it, but maybe give it some time. Sit with the book and play with the book. Eventually, you'll learn what the book needs to work.
Or give me the book.
Which means let the DM think about it for a bit.
Okay. When the Dampier played with the book the last time, it seemed to cling to it and try to absorb him.
Yeah, so it seems like the book is.
Is that because he wasn't in that book, or?
No, the book is connecting with this half vampire, half human.
No, what?
Okay.
It seems, which is a good thing. Means you will be able to bypass the keys.
How did you bypass the keys?
I am a vampire.
So
I can just open them.
So vampires can just open it.
Well,
Can open that book.
some of them. At least the ones who are of the higher echelon can open the books.
And then you said there was a war beyond the fog?
No, war's gonna be on this side. Beyond the fog is the same place.
There will be. It seems like a war story.
So having this book, will I have any allies, or will I have any allies from your people?
I don't know what the father will do. He might simply let you live in the kingdom, or he'll
The world or the kingdom?
his own kingdom,
Where's his kingdom?
far to the south.
Is it by the fog?
The black fog wall. We will be trespassing that, going past it.
Going past the fog.
We will going past the fog wall.
What is past the fog?
The boss battle.
The box.
The father.
But there's nothing past. Like, is it a?
It is something you will have to see for yourself.
Okay.
There's a boss battle in there.
Do we know about where any of the other books are?
It will give me some time, but I can reach out to the books and find them for us.
How do I contact you?
I will find you
Cool.
when I find them. Simply, who wants to give me their blood?
Yeah, sure. Take it.
Oh. I'll do it.
He takes yours. He takes yours.
You have blood?
Do you have blood?
I would say you're a construct.
There's a couple different theories on it, but basically I can be made from the blood of some other race. The
Okay.
whole idea is basically living material is given a soul, is created a soul within a construct.
Yeah.
Okay? So you have living material, it's just basically like like a robot or something like that, okay? But it's alive. But the thing is, it doesn't have a soul. When you give it a spark of life, when you give it a soul, it basically becomes conscious and stuff like that.
Okay. I just
So-
figured like the anime.
So like if they used, dragons parts, or if they used gnomes or goblins or something like that, to basically help give my character life, it doesn't really go a lot into about how it was done, depending on which edition you're in, or homebrew and stuff like that.
Okay.
Basically, it just says that I am living material, even if I'm, like Colossus from the X-Men, he is liquid metal. his muscles, his organs, everything like that is metal, but it's still living metal. It's the same thing for like me.
Okay.
I'm a living construct.
Okay, question, get back to this,
Sure.
the woman that,
Iozo, the one who was attacking you.
yeah, that you were,
Yes,
So you got anything
she.
that can help us out a little bit when we run into your kind?
is she only interested in the one book? Or
I
is
do-
she interested in getting all the books?
I wouldn't be surprised if she was after all the books. I don't know her intentions. I've been locked in that book for 300 years. But I knew the moment that box, locked in that box for 300 years. But the moment I saw her and she didn't have her book on her, you see, it was weird. Father locked me in the book. God damn it. Father locked me in the box. And he said, in about 300 years' time, you will meet your own, but it'll be your enemy. And she'll be missing an item that you hold. And here we are.
Give me a goddamn book.
How do we tell her people from your people?
You don't.
So we just don't trust any vampires but you.
I wouldn't trust any of them because they don't know you're working for me.
Your father can see the future.
My father, the one who turned me into this ghastly horror, he does many things. I don't know what being he is, of what nature, but he was able to create vampires, more or less. At least that's what I think this being is. We feast on blood. That's how I keep my form. I am compelled to do it. It drives me sickening. I want to become my old form again. I want to be reunited with my old wife. If you help me in this adventure, I will help you.
Okay. What is your wife if the fact that she's been alive for 300 years? Is she
She's been
elf?
alive for a whole lot longer.
No, I mean, is she elf? Is she...
She was one of the divine, well, not divine, well, yeah. She was one of the first humans that came to this being, to this planet.
Oh, you hit on an older woman.
We were of the first who appeared to this planet. We took out many great civilizations. We took out,
It's considered a mummy?
in fact, we took out the moon elves first.
The what else?
The moon elves.
Okay.
They were stationed on the moon, in fact. And that's when we started our launch attack. Our war lasted for a good 30, 40, I don't know, maybe 100 years at this point. And then it seemed like everything was going in our favor when suddenly a mass catastrophe had just happened. Every volcano seemed to just erupt at once. We lost half our forces in split seconds
Every volcano on this planet.
on this planet, even though there's only one.
There's only one volcano?
There's only one volcano. It's a kind of a small planet.
every volcano, the one.
There's actually only one big one. And it's such a very small planet. To get to one end of the map to the other end of the map only takes about a month.
Is there anything we need to know in the sense of how to bring down one of yours?
Light damage seems to do the most damage to us. Radiant damage. Things of that nature. And to keep her from following you guys, does anyone know how to cast it's a spell in
Can you teach me?
I might be able to teach you.
Great.
Teach me.
Basically, it's a spell that keeps you from being able to spy it on. What's the
Scrying?
Scry it on, yes. It's like an anti-scry. That would keep you from her sight, and that's how she's finding you. I can guarantee you it.
No tinfoil hats?
No tinfoils out. We'll work this
Can
one.
you cast that on us right now? Well, okay, I don't know if I'm ready for that.
It wouldn't last that long, my friend.
How do you spell scry?
So just Just
SCY?
divine light is the only thing that's
Divine light will work
I forgot
mostly
the
on
R.
it. Fire works. Fire will work on flesh. It keeps them from regenerating, keeping us from regenerating. Though lights
divine
works
light.
most. And of course, apparently weird enough, rushing water works on us as well.
Wait,
What about
Russian
beheading
water?
steaks?
Russian?
Rushing water,
Like
What about,
flowing really
like
fast?
flowing water,
Running water.
running
What
water.
about your books? What happens if I take a vampire's book and
What
I
about-
destroy it?
What about a wooden stake?
You cannot destroy these books. We've
What
tried
about
many times.
holy water?
Depends on, yes, but it can only come from the enemy, Triasalon.
What about a wooden stake?
That does not work.
What about decapitation?
That does work.
Both those ones?
Question.
Just one.
Escape
Decapitation.
So, okay, I don't know if I missed that. So it was radiant damage
So
and
you said
running
only
water. Wait, was
immortal
there anything?
beings can read these books?
At least we know weaknesses of our enemies.
Yeah, I don't know
However,
if I missed, but was it radiant
some
and the water? Was that it?
Of the
Water?
vampires that you meet, if they're of my caliber, killing them, dismembering them, beheading them will
Ooh,
not kill them.
Fire hurts.
Oh, will we?
They will not kill us.
So what do we have to do to kill them?
You have to beat the father.
So,
We have
like,
to beat the father.
You have to defeat our father. We are, at this point, the same blood.
That's a question.
To destroy all of your
Destroy all of us, you have to defeat the father.
So by defeating the father, we would kill you in theory?
You would end, yes, you would end my own death. Which would be something that I'd be beyond grateful for.
Wait, you don't fully die. You just lose the vampiric.
I don't know. But I don't want to be part of this form anymore.
Damn.
Okay.
I want to be back with my wife.
I'm
I
good
could
with
cut
that.
your head off, man.
That will not work. I've
What do
tried.
you think?
Can you not meet your wife in this state?
I do not want to meet my wife in this stage.
Ah,
So,
understandable.
Should we take the father out?
She thinks I am dead.
Are you attractive? Like, do I?
He
looking
looks
at-
very attractive,
Okay,
yes. He is
okay.
quite beefy and black.
Okay. Is he bald?
Once you go black,
No, he's got long, flowing hair.
Okay.
So, have you ever talked to, like, any other beings from not this plane?
No, just the father, more or less, I guess. I mean, my brothers and sisters who from another plane,
Oh. If we ever
the
see,
creators.
if we ever see your wife, do you want us?
No.
Can I see that book?
I look.
It's the PC.
He looks you up and down. And he says, "You are not ready for the book."
Sure I am.
No.
Sure I am. Give me
Okay,
a fucking
so
book.
can you teach me this
it's non-detection.
Can
Non-detection
you
spell.
teach me this tattoo spell of non-detection or mind shield or whatever it is?
It's a spell in this D&D book that I don't have it on me.
What is it?
I do.
Wait, how do we find the
I know.
D&D
I was just
book?
saying, like,
The D&D.
Have you
Where is
located the D&D book?
He pulls out the
I guess I
monster's
was just
guide.
saying If it was
Monster's
like a tattoo spell that we had to activate every day.
It basically, I think I remember right. It's a spell that lasts for like 24 hours, more or
I
less.
think it might only last.
Which he'll teach you, and you cast it every day in the morning, and you'll be safe from being scryed on.
It lasts 24 hours.
24 hours.
Teach me or teach everybody?
You can teach you, and then you can teach anyone
There we go.
who can cast the spell. It would be, I guess, intelligence. I don't
It
know.
lasts
I would not
8
be able to
hours.
cast
Can
that.
be used
8 hours.
bard, ranger, or wizard.
He's got it. We'll go with that one.
So the wizard can
Yeah, but we're
I
gonna
can
say
cast
we're gonna
it.
say instead of 8 hours, it goes 24 hours.
Fair enough.
I cannot.
He smiles and he nods and he's like, "Very good."
Well, this has been very informative.
Okay.
Yeah.
So out of game DM to players. So there are different factions. Working for this faction that you guys just got introduced to will change your alignment eventually down the road. Meaning you will become lawful evil at some point in time.
Glad I didn't get to talk to him.
So if you continue down the path, eventually it gets to the point where you have to make this decision if you want to become lawful evil.
Hmm.
And you kind of have to stay this way for a bit because it gets a little dirty. That's if you want to keep with the dark path. There are other paths that will be presented to you as progresses. But the more you help certain paths along,
Yeah.
is the more that progresses the story.
Slick.
Yeah, I can do
It all depends on which faction you guys want to play with. It'd be really interesting if you guys all switch factions, did all different factions. Please don't. You'll fucking drive me nuts.
I'm about to say, I'm like, that would like,
But at the same time, it'd be really, really fun because it'd just be a one big fucking clash.
I'm game for that.
Everyone having
like
different
Harry
books,
Potter,
everyone
different
having
ones.
different things. Be like, we're after this.
Slytherin.
Slytherin.
Hufflepuff. Okay.
Anyways, he tells you all yes. However, he grabs each of you a kind of a vial of blood, and he tucks in his little check.
I did not offer my blood either.
If you offer blood,
It was only me.
just you, okay. He
That
tucks
was
it in.
I'll offer
He's like,
blood.
he takes
What
it
is the blood for?
to find you.
I'll be fine with that.
Good.
I'm good.
I
I'll
like
make
this
you work
gang.
for it.
Like I said, it was just me.
You can use a spell to find me.
And he bows to you all and he says, I will return momentarily. I will find you all. Until then, stay safe.
Am I keeping that book?
Do you want to keep the book or do you want to keep it with me?
Oh, rats. I thought you would forget it.
He says as he spins it.
Um,
It seems like the book is trying to bound to you. And I guess if you are to stay within our favor, it would be a good incentive for me to give it to you. And he hands you the book.
got the book.
Non-detection is a level 3 Bard Ranger wizard spell.
Very good. Very good.
So I was just gonna go at it.
Okay. I'm assuming because you taught us that, it's not going to count against like the spells that we know for the day.
No. A simple like ritual spell.
Fair enough.
Very good. Very good.
Did he leave?
He looks at you all and he says,
Is there any?
any other questions?
Yeah. Is there anything you can give us as far as helping us for items and stuff like that? For
I'm afraid I have not much on me at the current moment. I kind of just got out of the box.
How do I get to a level 3 in my spellcasting?
However, I will keep in touch with such things.
please, if you come
I
across
prefer
any items or
swords.
anything like that, give us anything that might aid us in our quest.
Fantastic.
Level for ranger to get a third level spell?
Any other questions before I depart?
Yeah, how do I level
And he
up?
says, I'm quite parched. And he's looking at all of you and he's like, you're all looking mighty tasty.
I toss him another rat.
Yeah. It's a level 3. I know that.
Before it just, it's gone. It's like, I am more.
Yeah. Well. Well, can't help you with that.
So here are your ranger spells.
He steps into the shadows and he's
Oh,
gone.
I know.
I can live with you.
How many you can
Just like
have
the
each
Homer
one.
Simpson, like Bush.
Yeah, and he's just gone.
What is it? 3 spell for me.
Yeah. So you won't get level 3 until.
Do you want to be turned?
You want to take a sip?
So I can't.
Oh, no.
A long
Yeah, he'd be like, no,
Yes.
you need your energy. And you need those
Basically,
constitution
he's
points.
teaching you a level that's
Like
a higher
that
level that
forever
you're gonna
energy.
use, okay?
How do I add something?
Well, he said it's a
You say that, Josh?
ritual, so we would
Or,
actually
ooh,
kill-
you said you want to be turned?
Sure.
He looks at you and he says,
Like, you and I would-
I'm afraid I cannot turn you.
As a ritual.
Only Father can turn you.
Ritual can be done by yourself too.
However,
It's like, I'll learn
if
how to
it
do
is
ritual.
something that you wish to happen, I'm sure I can make it happen. Just keep working for me.
Sorry if I missed that. What was it? Something you wanted to make happen?
Yeah, we won't worry about it.
Sounds all well and good. I don't really care what your problems are with everybody else. I'm gonna go and take a nap.
He wants to take a cat nap.
not real interested in your foggy dragon war and your little bound Bibles.
He looks at you and he says, "But you're part of this world. You will be bound in this regardless.
What happens, happens, I guess.
I'm afraid you will be a refugee in all of it, I'm afraid. Sometimes you have to choose a side.
Yeah, and I win every time.
Sometimes not choosing a side is choosing a side.
Or you choose your own side, which I hope we all do. The side of love, he says.
The side of love.
The side of love. He gets all corny about
They
it.
all love your wife.
Did you say he gets all horny?
He gets all corny about it. He flexes.
Holy
he's-
shit, dude. He's been in that box for a long time.
It's been 300 years,
He
boys.
really misses his wife.
All this talk about his wife and
His eyeballing Elizabeth.
yeah.
Elizabeth's really, really white.
Yeah,
But I think we're gonna call it there, boys.
I see this hunky black vampire.
We did level. Everyone level.
Oh, gosh, you did.
Well, thank you, everybody. I'm going now.
Everyone, very good session.
Yeah, so,
Very good game.